Welcome everybody to another live stream from the Orange City Racing and Card Club. We're here for Mayhem number 3, 250K buy-in with 50K to first. This is Ryan Unger and I'm joined by my partner TJ Eberhardt. TJ, what's happening? That's right. Well over 36 million chips in play. Huge prize pool. This is going to be a fun one. We have 6 unique players here. Some you may recognize, some you won't. We'll get into that. You see our tournament director, Byron Rodriguez, finishing up the rules here. But we're pretty excited about this. Over the last 2 weeks, we've had flights in Daytona and in Orange City, the multi-room component. And now we've joined up, and we're paying out the lion's share of the money today. All of these players have now locked up $7,000 in change, but everyone wants that trophy and the 50K up top.
You are here, yes. Yep.
And we'll get into it, but there is a player or two at the table that's on one bullet, and there's plenty out there in the audience that wish that was the case. Yeah, if I don't make the final table, I'm going broke in this. But we're really excited to have you here with us today. We'll talk about some of our exciting promotions and tournaments coming up in Orange City and in Daytona Beach. And we'll bring you all this action as we get started here. You can see in seat 1, we have Jose Martins, and he'll be starting today with just over 10 million in chips. In spot number 2, we're going to say that's Wasim. He has 2 million chips to start. Benton is, we're going to call spot 3, but really looks like spot 4 or 5 to me. Benton has 6 million chips. David Pierce, 6.9 million with the blue shirt, black hat. In spot 4 today, Mr. Jeffrey Elliott, 4.5 million. And then you see Austin Bosk. Austin was at one of our most recent final tables also and took third for $22,000. So quite some experience and great group of players today. And the players are mic'd up today for the first time with individual mics. We're going to see how that works as we get cards in the air here any moment.
Thank you.
Any questions before we get started? Once, twice.
Game on.
All right, same bond. Blinds are going to be, John, you got a clock?
Yes, we are starting with the blinds at 100,000 for the small blind, 150,000 for the big blind in the ante. This is level 29 with a little bit of time left. They are 40-minute levels until we get heads up. We'll have 2 more levels after this and then a break, so we're looking at about 90 minutes of play. I think we're going to have a short break in about a half hour to try and do a technical issue, but we'll get there.
Thank you.
All right, blinds are going to be same as yesterday. We got 13 minutes and 50 seconds, level 29. 100, 150, 150 are the blinds. Go ahead, shuffle up and deal. Good luck, everybody.
It looks like Jose has all the cranberries at the moment.
Thank you.
Looks like we have our first chat rooting for Austin. Oh, there's Carter. Carter, it was fun watching you play over the last few days, too. Congratulations on your run. We're glad to have you in here. If you're in chat rooting for someone, let us know and share the stream. Let's get some viewers in here, and we'll have some fun today, hopefully. There goes Austin. He's going to go ahead and open up right away. We're going to call that the click bet, TJ, when you min bet. Something I noticed yesterday watching these players play all the way down to the final 6 is 3 bets were taken pretty serious and didn't get a lot of playback. So we'll see if that trend continues today. A lot of respect for the 3 bets. We see you in here rooting for Wasim. Welcome in. TJ Wasim is our most experienced player at the table with 500,000 in live cashes. Pretty strong. He'd love to add 50K to that. And it looks like the 3 bet does take it down. So that trend from yesterday seems to be going. A lot of big chips in play. You 3 bet, you mean business, especially against an early position raiser. Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. That's great advice.
Putting too much money in.
Cameron's in chat. Hey, Cameron. TJ, Cameron took a sick one yesterday. We'll get into it later, but Cameron did finish at the official final table. He was 9th. Took home 4 Gs yesterday for his effort. We were happy to have Cameron here as always. He did get it in good. He always gets it in good. That's standard for Cameron. LaDonche's in here too. Welcome in. Okay, Wasim's just going to put it all in here, 2 million. He's starting as the short stack, and the blinds aren't going to get any bigger, so he put his 16 bigs to work, and it makes sense. As you see the chip counts at the top of the screen, we have a tight race in the middle there, but you do see Jose in seat 1
Can't look at your phone.
is the chip leader at the moment. Austin's going to buy one of my T-shirts. It says, "I always max late reg." That way I get closer to the money. He says max late reg is his strategy. He did that multiple times. Yeah, we had great play over the last few days. Congratulate everyone that made the money, and we thank everyone for playing. This was a huge
Raise.
turnout for us. We're going to do both today. You can call him Mr. Elliott. It's very respectful. He had a hat on yesterday. He looked a little more mean. Today he's totally combed his hair. We'll see what the look does. Yeah. Yeah. Jeff played some serious hands yesterday. He's the one who did take Cameron out. He did hit his flush against Cameron's kings. No, Cameron knows. He got it in good. That's all you can do. See if Michael joins us in chat. He finished 8th yesterday. And we also had Tiago, who finished in 7th. Those payouts were 6,100 and 5K.
Yeah, you're doing it.
If you're in the chat and your friends at Benton, you're probably surprised he's not on a golf course today. This was a sacrifice to be here for him. Not golfing in St. Augustine. It's a really nice course he told me about, but Benton's on 1 bullet, and I'm excited for him. This is a big cash for him. Looks like David makes it 3 1/4 with the pocket deuces, or as they say on Poker Go, the mallards. Oh, Cameron's reminding me. I'm sorry, I was talking about that flush. Cameron had 16 bigs TJ shoved under the gun to try and pick it up, and Jose, our chip leader, woke up with pocket ones. Yeah, sorry. That's correct, Cameron. I'm getting my excitement. I told you I'd talk about it. I didn't mean a needle. Yes. Yes. Yeah, the next level is 100, 200, 200, but we have a little ways to go before we get there.
I'm always interested to see what players' opening ranges are when they first start these final tables.
Raise.
See if everybody gets a little crazy. But we've had some pretty good hands. I mean, this pocket ace, we've had ace 9, ace jack, ace queen.
Yeah, no getting out of line yet. There's 3 real hands right off the bat. And Wasim actually picks up an ace.
4 and a 6 are very playable hands.
Getting priced in, I'd say. It's getting quite a price here to put another 175 out. He's going to make the call. So we're going to go 4-way to a flop, TJ. Early in the tournament for us, 4 ways.
4/6 of the players. 4 2/3.
So it comes queen, jack, jack, couple suits. So 2 players are going to hit queens on this, and Jeff's 8s shrink up a little bit. And Wasim's just going to lead out. I'm sorry, Jose is going to lead out. Yep.
Jose likes to bet his hands. He doesn't mess around. He's betting. There's a good chance he's got it.
So no real chance here at a flush coming in. So we'll see how this pot ends up here with both players having an equal chance to win here. Both turn open-enders. Cameron, if you're in the area, just hop in a booth and explain the hand for me because I'm all messed up at this point. So queens and jacks with the 10 for both players. And the river puts a 5 of spades out. Does bring a flush in, backdoor, but neither of these hands are relative to that. We're going to get a showdown here, and we're going to see a split pot. So with these structures, TJ, there was quite a few players yesterday who had a roller coaster day with the chips, but the structures are so good that there's no desperate need to be all in. So players were able to manage and fight their way through.
Yeah, I mean, Wasim is our shortest stack. He still had over 15 big blinds, I think, to start the day. Actually, he was at spread at 2 million, so right at 13 big blinds. Everybody else, they're here to play. They don't have to worry about making moves or just getting good and burning. That's the one thing you don't want to do is play all day long, all weekend long, and just have that coin flips.
Yeah. Well, when you're playing in a tournament at Orange City or Daytona and Byron put the structure together, you're going to be in a good spot and have a good chip stack blind ratio.
That's a consistent positive feedback we get from tournament players. Is the structure is just fantastic.
Value and structure is always there. See, Benton's in the big blind. David's going to be first to act.
Queen five's not his favorite for us. I'm sure we saw it is.
Ace 5 would have been an open for me, TJ.
And it was so good.
Well, that means only one flush draw, right?
Yes. Yeah.
That was an old one. Byron gets some love in chat, 100%. Oh, we're going to size up here to 3 1/4, so that's our new standard open. Well, Seams in a small blind, got 100 in there. Yeah, we'd be out of position at Benton behind him. And you're the short stack.
Really just deciding whether or not you make the call and somebody does something.
Or you just shove or fold.
I mean, just by calling, you're essentially committing yourself there. But we will not see a flop.
Nope, and Austin's going to chip up a little bit here. As we were talking about earlier, Austin did finish third in one of our latest events. We're running tournaments pretty much every month now. There's either a series or big event in either Daytona Beach or Orange City. We'll have some pictures to show you of some of our upcoming events. I know TJ's been doing his homework on all our upcoming tournaments.
I didn't want to say it was suited after the hand was over.
To the 6th. I've been with Daytona Beach and Orange City for 14 years. This is the best promotion we've ever put together. I cannot wait.
$250,000 over 4 days and 4 unique promotions.
That's not a guaranteed tournament. That is a guaranteed amount of money that we're giving away. This is not a tournament. We are giving away $250,000 in 4 days.
I've never heard anything like that. Which of your 4 days is the favorite? Which promotion do you think is?
I'm loving the mega wheel on Friday, the 3rd, where we got 10K up there, and then just
We have biggest ass high hands. I'm going to call them. They're not big ass high hands. They're the biggest. And they're going to be shorter periods for timing. TJ, give me a test. Testing, TJ. Can you guys hear TJ in chat, or is it just me?
I'm enjoying the
I promise I wasn't talking to myself. I have my partner here. Maybe we got to pull this a little bit closer to your mouth. Yeah, don't kiss the mic. Don't kiss it, but we're glad you have it. Yes, there is controversy. Austin did play without shades the other day, but still bagged. So he did bring his shades. He does mean business today. Thank goodness for John from IT coming to check on us. Can't hear him, it says. That's a shame. Are we able to make this a little bigger so I can read all the comments, or no? No? Okay. If you guys can type in 3-word comments, that'd be great.
Call.
All right, so David's going to raise it up to 400K with the King 8 off, and Jeffrey's going to look him up with Queen Jack, getting the discount from the blind. Jeffrey flops top pair. A little blind on blind crime. And he's going to take the initiative here when it's checked to him and bet out. See if David gets sticky and floats for one here.
You work today, Wasim?
Draw, that's it.
Yeah, but I did not see him.
was in the office at 8 a.m., man. Exhausted.
Our viewers are growing. If you have the link, please share it. We'd love to get some more people in chat and love to hear who you're rooting for today.
I wonder what that is.
One time only, right? One time only I'm going to raise him. I remembered that from yesterday.
So you work till the morning?
Yeah.
Still
You know,
working
our
on
business
TJ's
is-
mic,
is
we think.
fluid. It's kind of 24/7.
No
you know,
sound?
calls and stuff. Just want to get everything handled so I can come here and just be as free as I can.
I don't want to get copyright license or I'd sing.
Thank you, bro.
Nothing. And we're not allowed to play the Eric Andre. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, no. Looks like Jose just limps with King 10 off from under the gun. Gets to Jeffrey in the small blind. And looks like he and Austin will both see the flop. So going three-way to a limped pot. Yeah, we got a 10-9 tray flop. We got King 10 by Jose, who is going to lead out for 350. And most likely he's just going to take it down. There it goes. We're getting some love in chat. They think our commentary is witty and insightful. Can you actually hear it? Oh. Oh, I'm like a finger typer. I might be getting like 2 a minute. Yeah. Actually, on a cell phone, though, I'm a screenager. I could type like you wouldn't believe. Ooh. Ooh. I do want to see what happens when the players loosen up after a little while. I know the nerves are still going, just sitting down together, and see who is going to take the lead, who's going to be the aggressive player, and who's going to be the table talk leader. Oh, you can dig. I'm good with it. You're a #1 fan. I appreciate your comments. We're just going to pretend that everything's working perfect and just talk. It's great to talk to you all. Hey, how you doing? I don't know. Oh, we got Faith coming in. Thank you to our dealer, Serena. If you're just joining us, you see the final 6 players out of our 1,335 runners in our multi-Mayhem event number 3.
Yeah, I didn't even
It's the third time we've done this 250K guarantee.
They just did. They just did.
Well over 36 million chips in play. Our blinds are currently...
It was like 3 seconds when they started dealing the cards.
Well, they just did push, so the blinds probably just went up to 100, 200, I'm going to guess. And that's correct. So our blinds, we're now at level 30. 200K for the big blind, 200K for the ante, 100K small blind. And these are 40-minute levels. Benton's going to call under the gun with King 10. David folds, gets to Jeffrey with ace high. Gonna let it go. Austin's on the button with the Jack 9 offsuit. Oh, well, Seam's got the deuces. This was a legitimate hand for him yesterday. He spiked a deuce on a river and bet for value after 3 streets of calling with just bottom pair.
Check.
7 Jack 4 on the flop. Hits nobody. Well, seems deuce is way ahead. Benton looks to bet out here 600K. And that gets through. This shows us being hand number 11. Since we started, Jose's chipped up to about 11 million. Started the day with 10.6. Wasim's lost a little bit. Everyone else relatively the same as where they started the day. After 11 hands. TJ's here. He's just on timeout. By no fault of his own. Yeah, no one puts baby in the corner. I was going there. You knew that. Yeah, he caught me. No Jennifer Gray today. 10 tray suited for Wasim in the small blind. And he calls. The Benton's just going to check his 8-5 high. Flop is deuce 7 ace. Seen with the 10 highs in the lead. It goes check, check. Someone's about to win the minimum. 10 highs good.
I'm going to take a quick second break. We have to fix something with the monitor real quick. Okay, just take a quick 5-minute break.
So the players at this time are going to go on a short break. We're going to try and adjust something on the camera. Are we staying in here, John, while they're doing this? Or are we going to go on pause? Or can we show some advertisements? Even with the next blind level, assuming it goes to, it can't go to 60, 120 because the 5Ks are off.
Whatever they want.
Without seeing the structure sheet, assuming it goes to even doubling, like 75, 150 or something crazy, these guys are still pretty deep.
They are. It's crazy.
I can't think of another level you do unless you did like. No, I don't.
What's the next? Yeah, what
Sev-
is the
I
next
gu- I
one?
guess you could do like 75.
125.
Either that or 75, 150. Yeah, I don't know,
Yeah,
but
75, 150 makes
either
more
way,
sense.
there's no 5K chips in play. I think it's at tournament director's discretion, so I nominate the 500K 1 million blind level.
Yeah, I agree.
Put it in a rip, boys.
Everyone is in 3 big blinds.
So top pair and a gutter for Sam. Top pair for Alejandro.
Sam betting. Now, probably just gonna call here. I mean, I know he's thinking about raising, but because he raised the last time he had like a top pairish kind of hands, but I really like.
That's a nice raise there.
I mean, he's just really not getting Sam rope. It is what it is.
We are nearing the 4-hour mark as we begin hand 100 and something, 18 or 19. 200 viewers with us consistently today. Thank you for spending your Monday with us.
Look at how Alex has just completely maintained his poker face.
He just cracked his knuckles when you talked about him. It's like his ears were ringing even though it's on delay.
Yeah.
That's uncanny.
I'm scared. All we have to do is have him like look at the camera now. So we got Alejandro raising with King 7 suited.
Two
Sam.
suited hands.
Yep, 10 8 suited for Sam.
700.
Maybe a 3-bet bluff. Coming in here. I don't think Alejandro is folding.
I made a joke that I hope the stream ends at 9:30 so I can be home by 10:30. Someone said, why? 6, that's my bedtime. Now I'm thinking I'll be out past my curfew.
You might die if that happens. Then. I don't know. I don't know what that.
At some point my kids need to be home alone.
That's not good.
She's out having dinner with grandma and her little cousin right now, but here we are.
Like the movie?
No, she's having dinner. They're having
I mean, like
Italian
the movie
food.
Home
I had a hand on more than 3 bet.
Our house isn't that big, so really there's not a lot of room for booby traps, and our dogs are kind of indicators of where she's at in the house, so it really wouldn't help.
Your dogs are not helpful in the case of home invaders.
One's like 17, he can't really see anymore, and the other's a puppy and just loves everybody.
Dang.
So they not be help. Deuce on deuce crime. Big kicker problems here.
Yep, a couple of deuces here.
Raise 750,000.
We're raising with ace deuce offsuit. Going our polar 3-betting.
Oh,
And we're gone. Just like that.
There we go. I just want to get my 250 back. I did have a pretty close one. I just want my 2.3.
It's almost time for ads again.
No.
Oh.
Don't bring back the
Start
ads.
over.
It's been like 10
Everybody
minutes.
So, could I challenge you right now? There's, what, 6 slides? Can you remember the order of the 6 slides, what they are? I think I know them.
Alright, what kind of salsa?
The first one is
Hottest
the
one
derby.
possible?
Correct.
Like
The
borderline
second
poison?
one is
Got it.
the May tournaments, the single day tournaments.
In Daytona, correct. There's 5 of them with 75,000
Third one
guarantees.
is our Saturday one,
7.
right? Is the Orange City Saturday one?
I think the third one's actually. Is the third one the cash promotions for Memorial Day, or is it the Saturday one in Daytona?
Why am I 250?
Or OC? Super 40s and OC probably. And then the one after that is the May one, which is the May the 4th Almighty Stack. And then it's the $100,000 Memorial Day weekend, and then it's the socials. I think that's right.
Why does it matter again?
I just was testing my memory to see if I'm still awake. I just pinched myself.
No, that was me.
That is quite possible the way
Awkward.
things have been going.
Those compliance people better keep an eye on you.
It happens sooner or later.
What's that button that says end
At some
stream?
point.
Oops.
Oh, whoops.
I do have the one button that says "Oh no" that you hate when I push.
There's another button that says short break live commentary do not use. Yeah, that's
Drag
not one
more
press.
actions from the sidebar to level up your stream deck.
Yeah.
Okay, King Queen versus 6-4. So this is not like a Wii Switch or whatever, Nintendo Game Boy or something.
No.
Damn, I can't get my 250 back.
Why are you laughing at your own
Gone
jokes?
dead.
I'm overtired.
You didn't make it
I'm
possible.
going crazy.
I'm gonna drink this
I
energy
would have
drink
got my
and
250 back.
chew on sprees.
I would have got it if you raised. I
Oh,
would
boy.
have got my 250 back.
Oh boy.
It worked. I can't hear you, but I hear sounds. I hear people putting their mics on. I just need Jeff to do a mic check 1, 2. You think Jeff spits any game? We can find him in the club. And looks like we're back. Are we back? Can you guys hear us? Hello, hello. The 60 of you in there, it's nice to see you. We're back. Hopefully you're with us. Hopefully you share the stream, and hopefully we can hear TJ. Hi, TJ. Howdy ho, good neighbor. I think there's some bots in chat that don't want to say hi. Benton has no tournament earnings up to this. His first tournament cash officially is going to be 7K. Everything he played previously, we didn't put on Hendon Mob. He used to play in our radio tournaments, Real Radio with Dirty Jim back in the day. So he's locked up 7K on 1 bullet today, or this week. Congratulations to him. Very low. I can talk louder. I can't touch anything, but I appreciate you, Garrett. Oh. My volume needs to go up. I can't go up any further, but I appreciate that. Just so you know at home, today is our first time with actual microphones on each player, and that is what's causing our sound issues as we try and loop it all together. And I don't speak IT, but it's something to do with all that audio. Did you know the matrix coding is actually like Chinese restaurant hieroglyphic, like backwards and upside down? Yeah, I just watched that. Yeah. How far are you away from the mic? If I told you that my lips are touching the mic, I would not be lying to you. That would be an accurate representation of what is going on right now. Yeah, I'm glad there's styrofoam covers on here because I don't know who used this mic last. Probably myself. Oh, that's mine. Sorry. Oh, Sethi, we're back with the 10 deuce, Doyle Brunson. We have a fold. I don't know, but right now you're Glorilla because you're #1 comment status here. Keep it going. Yeah. So let's pretend we're just starting again. How's everyone doing today? 1,335 runners in this event. We're down to the final 6. Everyone's locked up a payout of $7,000, but TJ, first prize, $50,000 and a coveted trophy. $50,000 US on a $250 buy-in. Sweet. Sweet. Good pull, TJ. Sign into chat. I'm good. Just going to read it. If you're rooting for someone in chat, please let us know. We haven't actually predicted, TJ. Do you have a prediction? I'm going to pick someone. But I'm going to wait till like we're down to 2 players and then I'll do it. There was a lot of things going on right now. I can tell you, like, a lot of our players playing out in Vegas definitely wanted to get back for this Mayhem, so watch the numbers jump up on the next one. But here we go with Jack 10 versus King 9 on 10. Little pot control here. The board pairs on the turn with 5s. He is out of position. David made 2 pair with the king, and Austin had a better 2 pair. This was our 3rd Mayhem. We've beat the guarantee every single time. We expected during the summer to have a little bit of a slowdown with everything going on. But, you know, we pushed the envelope here. We're not scared to put guarantees out. We're even running our Super 40s coming up soon, and a couple other big events right around the corner. And how about the Almighty Stack, TJ? The only tournament I know of where you start with 100,000 units. That's a $400 buy-in. But really, you should all be talking about 4th of July weekend where we have $250,000 in disgusting payouts. It is 4 different promotions over 4 different days.
Call.
Pretty much. Just show up and you're going to get paid. I'm trademarking biggest ass high hands. It's a fact. And the biggest wheel we've ever had. It's huge. You almost got a Trump voice. We're not going to do that on stream. Oh. So 10-6 versus ace-5. Both players do make a pair. Jose and Jeffrey battling for the first time today. Jose out of the big blind and Jeffrey in position with bottom pair. Looks like he makes it 350-ish, 300.
Check.
Yeah, and Jose elects to check, and Jeff fires right back out. Same bet, 300K. Jose sticky there.
Check.
1 million.
$1 million announced. Half pot bet. And he takes it down. That's the power position. Go Martin, cheering for you. I have it as Jose Martin in the 1 seat, so maybe you're talking about Jose Martin. In the 2 seat, we have Wasim, and then you see Benton Davis, David Pierce in the 4, Jeff Elliott in the 5, and Austin Bosk in the 6. All these players playing for $7,000 right now. The next pay jump is about $3,000 to get to 5th and $10,100. All on a $250 buy-in. You're talking 40 buy-ins for 5th place. It's crazy for you math experts out there, if your math is mathin'. I see 74 of you in chat. I know at least some of you have a friend. If you all shared this, we can get like 104.
Cool.
Matt Berkey had millions. Maybe he had 100. The TJ Ryan show. We're not talking about how many ratings I've done on Google for food. Oh, good for you. Good for you. Yeah. I learned that about that. Like chess with friends, you can't play by yourself. No bots, please. All right, interesting one brewing here.
What is it? 6?
Looks like we're going to have Trays versus Ace Deuce suited versus Ace 5 suited. See how this plays out. Jeff in the cutoff elected to limp, and then it got raised by Jose from the small, and Wasim did look him up.
Be nice, sir. Be nice. Don't bully me.
Yeah, he can be pretty sticky, but then he hits and he gets value. He is definitely not afraid. His range is very wide. We're going to have a flop of Queen 6 Deuce. So bottom pair for Jose. He's just going to lead out.
It's about as nice as it gets.
Little friendly banter there. Remember, Wasim is the short stack. Yeah, Wasim's one double away from being right back in this. And he's going to show the ace and let it go.
It's like Wasim, this one not for you, sir.
80% VPIP. Possibly.
He was salivating. He was ready for it.
It's hard to tell six-handed because you're in the
Thought you were
blinds
doing
30% of the times when you're voluntarily putting chips in pot, and you're always putting them in anyways. But Jose is from Orlando, and he is 87 years old, TJ. He says he's been playing poker for just about 5 years. And I looked on his Hended Mob, and he has about $8,000 total cashes over his lifetime, Jose. Like I said, Wasim has 500K. Quite a difference in experience levels. And then you have Benton, who has no results. We hope TJ can be heard. If not, TJ can start sharing my mic. It's a little close to my mouth, though. Okay, the Tony G references are about Austin now. I see that. He wrote Tony G on his info sheet. I thought it said cash game loser, but it says 10 years. I just really, the quicker you read that. It's kind of like STK steak. As it gets darker, the night goes on, it gets more romantic, and the steak becomes juicier. Yeah. No, but I've been in the, what is it, the rainforest or the Jurassic, what is the, yeah, where they have like a meteor hit every couple hours and all the meat goes extinct. Fake news. Austin is the favorite. That's what they're saying.
Raise.
I'm here. Yeah, now TJ and I are like head to head, kind of doing our Waldorf and Statler impersonation.
I was thinking more like Bubba and Forrest.
Oh.
I'll lean up against you, jump against you, and
And that's about it. You can do anything with shrimp. I heard the word all in announced by Benton. He does have king queen here. Jeffrey had raised a7. Jose had called behind, and Benton ships it over him. Jeff's the initial raiser here. We have seen 3-bets take him down. Oh, we want to talk about aura. Yeah, there was an aura discussion yesterday for sure. Let's see if Jose gets sticky. He's got a lot of chips here, but this would definitely hurt him. It is half his stack. Microphone problems, check. He does lay it down and Benton scoops it. Zero audio now.
It was a big one.
I just had a weird thought, like, what if we were trying to do this with Braille?
It was one of those hands.
Well, I'm back on this mic, trying not to share TJ. I don't know if you can hear me or not, but
A double up would be pretty sweet for you.
if you guys all keep talking in chat, maybe we can just not talk at all. You guys talk.
Without even seeing the phone.
Hi. SOS. I'm scared if we make this democratic, they're going to vote for me. Just give you the headpiece. You can just take this. No, I mean, thanks for being here, TJ, for moral support. Actually, I wonder if they could just turn this into a handheld mic instead of doing headphones. Yeah. We should ask. If there was someone in charge, is there a button to get IT? Help. I'm not going to press any buttons right now. I feel like I've pressed enough. Metaphorically.
Raise.
Oh boy. Looks like Austin made it 400K on a Queen 9 tray flop. He did flop a set, and Jeff has top pair, and he's going to raise it. Looks like we got our first raise to $1 million, or a raise to $1 million. And Austin's announced all in. What a spot here, TJ. Austin has middle set. Jeffrey has top pair. Austin was the raiser pre-flop. Jeffrey did check raise here, and Austin is jamming on him. Wow, what a pot we have here. 8.9 million right now. Chat saying a little greedy by Austin, maybe. He's definitely putting Jeff to the test. With Jeff essentially drawing to backdoor outs of some sort. Really hurting and really thin here on equity. Yes. I think Jeff is going to make the right lay down here. But it's hard to put $1 million in there and watch your babies go away. Got to protect the children, as they say.
Good hand.
You had a queen? Just ace queen?
Hmm?
Ace queen? That's exactly what you had?
Yeah.
Oh man, you were like so dead.
Yeah. Two pair? Oh, yeah?
That's the exact hand I wanted you to call me with too.
Austin let him know if you had the ace queen, that's the hand I wanted you to call with.
Yeah.
If that's the case, maybe he just looks up the 1 million and waits to get and deuce on a turn. But either way, Austin
Nice.
now comfortably second in chips, 44 big blinds. Jose Martin with 52 bigs. And Wasim just under 8 bigs. That did hurt Jeff a little bit too, so chips are narrowing here.
I had a middle set.
You're small blind.
Great ball.
You want to play your ball?
Let's see if TJ can induce a microphone here. If anyone could talk him into it, he could sell snow to a... here we go with King 10 versus King Jack. Jose does have quite a limping range here. David's going to pop it up. Looks like 500,000. 600 maybe. It says 6 on the screen, but looks like 5 to me.
Yeah.
There's a lot of turns. So
Yeah, definitely got a bird's eye view over here.
maybe I'll let you off the hook.
Glad you just didn't call.
Yeah, I didn't want to call him into turns like that.
It's one of the issues with limping or opening small.
Rarely full.
Someone complaining back at your 3-betting has seemed to take it down most of the time for the last few days.
Club or
Where's everybody watching from? If you can hear me in chat, let me know where you're from. what you're doing on this Monday afternoon, spending time with us. When I say us, there are a couple of us here. Did you get any news? Okay. So if we try and share the mic like this, I don't know if this sounds worse or better.
But I am here, just to prove that Ryan's not sitting in a dark closet talking to somebody that doesn't exist.
You're my non-existent Robin Quivers.
I don't even know what to say to that. I mean, no, I know, but like Robin is Robin. I am not Robin. Maybe Robin if you were Batman, but
For sure. Queen 7-7 is the flop here, and Jose is going to lead out with Queen 10. Only up against an ace tray, ace 9 and 9-8. Probably not going to get much action. There's Eric. We appreciated Eric playing. Always great to see him. I do notice a bunch of folks in chat. We're in this tournament. We're so glad to have you all come out and support. I know Byron runs great tournaments, and the offerings he has coming up for you all is very exciting. Lots of big events planned. I do have some buttons I can push to like show you. I don't know what actually happened right now if I press this, so let's find out. I don't think, oh, there it is. $150,000 almighty stack, TJ.
that's right. 150K guaranteed, 100,000 starting units. Only $400 to get in that tournament, and that is going to be on July 22nd through the 26th.
Hopefully at home you just saw an ad and it popped back to the actual feed, and if it did, kudos to us. And thank you for Timmy for the follow, and John for subscribing.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, John. Thank you.
And thank you, TJ, for everything. This is Ryan Unger and half of TJ Eberhardt,
Right. I'm here. It's TJ.
the better half. Looks like David is going to open with Jack 10 suited, and Jeffrey has Ace Jack offsuit, pondering a reply here.
I'm thinking his reply will be, well, that was not what I was thinking.
Well, he did lose a previous pot here, maybe slowing down on the chip movement here. Wasim in the big blind definitely can't really defend with a 9 high. You have to play back very aggressive, but he's going to let it go. Disappointingly, he needs a hand to push back with here. But there goes David stacking a little bit. As we separate the field here, you do see Austin in second place currently, Jose Martin in first, and a little group in the middle there, but Wasim still at the bottom, but Wasim is very experienced. Definitely not out of it by any means, especially with blinds 40 minutes today.
The best thing about poker is you don't have to play
And then
every
we
hand
wish you
to
a
spot it out.
healthy and
You can
prosperous
fold.
life.
But it is true though.
The best spot is, and I think Wasim's just going to wait for it, and then all those chips are going to go in the middle as soon as he feels it's best. And listen, with his experience, I think he's going to pick the right spot.
I would argue Doug Polk told me that he ran the math and he lost every hand he ever folded.
Well, you got to be in it to win it. So in that aspect, he's wrong.
Fair enough. And Patrick, thanks for subscribing. I feel like we're real subscribers. Yeah, I mean, this is like a real thing now. So we filled our Buffalo Bills contingency. The rest of you can leave.
Yes, we have enough Bills fans. Thank you for that.
Mike share 1-2, 1-2. Another hand ended. That was hand 24, TJ. Can you imagine? We've only played 24 hands.
Yeah, I mean, only 24 hands. Either way, we played 24 hands.
What's your prediction on how many hands?
I mean, we played 24. We haven't lost any players. There's 6 players. 6 divided by 24 is 4. I'm going to say 180.
I feel like I'm talking to Dustin Hoffman here. Oh, another Bills fan in chat. Counting cards, TJ.
72. Definitely 72.
Not toothpicks. Austin with King Queen here is going to open 4 1/4. Or open, I'm saying he's going to raise it up.
Let's see if he finds any opposition, and he quickly folds.
Speed of play is picked up a little bit here.
Attempting to just blind each other out.
So that is an interesting point. Action should pick up if Wasim gets out. There is ICM application here. You do have 7,065 guaranteed as the next payout. I think I can actually press the payout buttons here, maybe. There you go. There's your payouts. Hey, look at that first prize, 50,000. We will play exactly 117 hands. Oh, okay. That's exact.
That's way under on my 180. But we'll see.
Jose will not keep this going all night. Jose will look at any two cards, and he will play very aggressively. I promise you this.
have a decaf
He's just picking his
coffee.
moment. He is definitely not afraid, as I saw yesterday.
Thank you.
Yeah, he likes to defend. When he has chips in the pot already, he's in for a molehill.
I'm making it uncomfortable on TJ, but as he's talking, I'm shoving the microphone closer to him so I could see the sound move.
Yeah, I'm here. I just got here real close.
I just watched the movie Contagion. If either of us has anything, we both have it now.
It's all right. I had my flu shot already. I should be good.
Jack 5 is best on his flop. Jack 9 ace. Jeffrey is going to follow with his 300,000 there. David gets out of the way with King High.
Easy.
Yes, we're aware that there's issues with the sound. So today is our first day with actual live mics on the players. If they were talking more, we would try picking up. We would try less. But TJ and I right now are sharing a headset in my hand. I'm holding it more like Howard Cosell style.
It's so weird we got to stack them in
Anyways,
20s.
we haven't talked about
used
the
to
Knicks
have
yet. TJ, any thoughts?
I like,
Massive,
yeah.
massive
No,
stacks
they
of
won.
chips in front of you.
That's about it. I think it's weird. I haven't really got to follow much
Just seems
sports
like more.
this last 6 months. Been a little busy.
Thank you, TJ. I just get the Stephen A. Smith in my head. The New York Knicks are terrible. So that will never go away. Oh, Jose is not going to wait. He has pocket nines here, TJ. What would you do if you're him?
Raise.
Perfect. He click raises to 400,000. I'm going to get carpal tunnel.
We'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll make this work. He might get David to get frisky. A little suited King 7 on the button. Never mind. Yeah.
I do think the payouts right now, they're going to be a little bit more selective, but Austin is priced in. He's getting like 5 to 1 almost.
Easy call. He's in the big blind already. Only made it min clicked. He's going to check dark. That's a risky option. Let's see how it pays off.
Someone wants to see a picture of us sharing this mic, so I don't know how we're going to share this, but I'm going to try and selfie it while holding this. I might press the button that turns the whole stream off. Oh, God, yeah, no, here, you hold this.
No, we're good. We're good. Wow. Best picture ever. I've taken many pictures in my day. That was probably one of the most awkwards, and yeah, so we're sorry about that. You'll see it, though. We'll show it to you.
It was about as blurry as that flop.
What do you say, bro? No, like,
Sorry, TJ
it's a
fell
nice
down.
hand. It's like,
Looks like
you know, you kind of know
10
what
star
you're getting.
jacks were good on that one. TJ will be back momentarily.
I usually like it better when I flop a straight.
Oh, boy. Thank God Faith has a straight face right now.
I'll
Oh,
get
cocktails.
cheese,
Perfect
but
timing. TJ, what'd you like?
Right now, ice cold Coca-Cola sounds great.
Green tea shot, please.
Thank you.
Whoa, I didn't know you were going that route. Okay, well, yeah, Captain and Coke.
This is hand 27, TJ. We're hunkering down.
You know, we were just talking about cocktails. For a poker room, for a casino, we have some of the best priced cocktails. We also offer the Rocks Pour for $1.50, and you can't beat it. You go to other places, you're paying double prices. We do a really good job here.
Kudos to our food and beverage staff and the whole team. Great amenities over at the Orange City Racing and Card Club and in Daytona Beach. If you're ever in town or stopping by to play poker, I suggest trying a soup of the day or a bangin' shrimp wrap. Some of the more popular ones that people seem to enjoy. And lately I've been seeing people crush these quesadillas. What have you been seeing?
I mean, quesadillas are always a big hit. It's an easy food, easy thing to eat at the table, and it's delicious.
They do love our wings, but as a poker person, I got to tell you, please eat the wings at the bar.
We have fantastic chicken wings here, but please, eat them at the bar. Do not order them at the table. The worst thing to see is somebody trying to look at their cards, put chips in the pot, and eat a chicken wing.
And have some celery hanging out the side of their mouth, dripping ranch, but we've seen it all.
We used to have a rib special. We had ribs here on Saturdays. That was the most wild thing I've seen all year.
TJ, I go back to Prime Rib Wednesday.
Oh, well, that was yeah, you could order that and then have it delivered right to your table. With a big potato salad. Yeah, but it was only like $15.99 or something.
Honestly, I think it was less than that when I saw it.
Yeah. But again, you got a fork and knife with that. You can cut that up and eat it.
TJ, 14 years for you, 15 for me. How about crab leg night on Fridays?
I remember working the overnights, and the crab leg, the aftermath of the crab leg night was just wild.
When you said aftermath, I started thinking of 50 Cent Hot Dog Day.
Yes, 50 Cent Hot Dog Day things on the way home.
We had a steam box in the back for the staff, and no hot dog went unwasted.
And yeah, and even now we do our employee appreciation when Fred and Mike get on the grill. When we put that steam box back there, I've eaten more sausage.
Missed it on Saturday, but when I got here, they just finished grilling. We had 2 flights on Saturday, which was really exciting. I love seeing the grill out front. A lot of excitement. 7 high board here. We have Queen Jack versus Queen 10. Don't think we're going to get much action here. There is 1.3 million in the pot.
Like 6 straights. That's 6
So it's going to be whoever bets probably takes this down. But yeah, 2 checks. Queen Jack's going to be better than Queen 10, just barely.
No.
So what we're doing is we're honestly passing this mic back and forth, so that's the issue. Because TJ and I really can't bang heads.
You gotta have something you're like.
But we are
somewhat
sharing
happy about it.
a headset microphone. Only Radio Shack still existed. There used to be one in this plaza.
A lot of them are winners.
Good old days. Run over to Ollie's and see if they got like a kid's like karaoke microphone we can make this work.
Suited, it's like tempting. but it's
Wasim
probably
needs to make a
still
stay in this
slow.
orbit. Okay, so
Yeah,
TJ,
still a
Wasim's
bad
at
idea.
1.2 million,
But
which
it's
is
tempting, it's a
just
little
under 6
tempting.
bigs, counting the big blind Annie. He really is going to come in a situation here. This is big blind. If he doesn't do it here, he's going to have 4 hands after his small blind to make a move.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, he's really getting out of running out of hands here. He's going to have to pick his best spot within the next 4 hands. He's a small blind this hand, it looks like, right? Yeah, small blind this hand. And Jeffrey's going to open with Ace Jack offsuit to 450, and Wasim's going to take a peek. Jack, that's not it. J-Dub is not it.
It is an unfortunate time to not hit the cards if you're in Wasim's spot. Now you see Benton. Oh, I'd love to play for a raise, but I see Wasim's stack. I really don't want to get involved here.
So the inside sources said about.
Yeah, I mean, 3K jump between 6th and 5th, so you really don't want to give extra chips away when you don't have to right now. But you got to play to win. That's my thought. There's still 5 other people in front of you. You don't need to be worried about the small stack.
So if you don't know Benton, he is a resident of New Smyrna Beach and was an avid poker player a few years back, but is really into golf now. Decided to come out on a rainy day and play this. And we actually had a chat that day. He goes, hey, I don't want to sound silly here, but what does bagging chips mean?
450.
On 1 bullet, he's sitting here now playing for 7,000 minimum. That's the stories I love.
Yeah, that's the draw with poker, is that you can buy into a tournament, not have a ton of experience, and just play the game ABC and, run good, hit a good stretch of cards, and turn your 250 into potentially $50,000.
Show the buff. See the buff.
If he tells me, yeah, I'm skipping next week's golf to come back for poker, I'm in.
The one closer to Wasim.
I'd love
That's
that.
a 10.
So it looks like Queens are going to get through. Is he going to show one? He
He's
shows
so
it.
funny, yeah.
That's the one thing I tell him not to do.
Yeah, I'm all in.
Make him pay, Benson. Make him pay. Let's hit the chip count real quick. Well, you can see it right there, but we'll go by
Every time I'm like so
this
positive.
metric and
it's
see if that
getting
looks
in.
cool. Bam, there it is. You can see their actual stack and by big blinds. If you couldn't
Early
before, I
position
think you could.
is continuation.
But you can see Wasim there
Let's go.
hovered around 5 bigs.
I had 2 overs.
All right, we'll say countdown for Wasim, 3 hands.
Don't love
He really doesn't.
Nah.
He has to have the next 3, because he's in for at least 500K. He's blind. One of these next 3s, he's got to put his chips in the pot.
Austin misses a chance there to put some ICM pressure, but Wasim wakes up with queens. Look at this.
That's a no-brainer, and that's what happens when you play with patience. It's going to happen. If it doesn't, it just doesn't. But you're going to find something that you're okay with going all in. And playing 2 days, that's 3rd day now. You have to be okay with yourself. And look at that. Not even a complimentary double up for the small stack.
Yeah, but picking up that 500K is going to help him get through another orbit.
Yeah, exactly. He gets another 5 hands. So
The issue with Wasim here, he waited to shove with that, which makes sense, but it makes it look even more tight, so his range is pretty, I guess, polarized or capped. So the players are expecting to have a big hand. Plus, Benton had a king high and David had a jack high. I think they need a little bit more. Maybe if one of them had a suited ace or a small pair, we might have seen
How old is he?
a matchup there. Or as they say these days, fair fight.
Oh, yeah.
That came out of nowhere. All of a sudden, when I see all in, I see fair fight all the time.
I remember I was so upset
I
about
haven't
losing
seen
$5.
some billboards that say fair fight, but I have not ever heard of that. But I've really, since I've just been working full time now, the poker, I haven't got to watch much, play much, so the lingo, I really rely on you for that.
I watch a lot of these tournaments as I'm working with these players night after night, watching them play deep with these great structures. So they are rubbing off a little bit, I do learn. So we have Jack 10, just a limp. That's Jose's strategy today. And Jeffrey's just going to check back ace high here. So ace 4 versus Jack 10's a 60-40. Equity-wise, we have a flop of 10-5-5, 2 diamonds. Jose, I'm sorry, Jeff was first to act. Looks like he checked. Jose bet, and Jeff's going to lay down. So Jose gets Jack high to fold ace high, or ace high to fold, I should say.
Anybody train the main guys?
I know a lot of people in chat rooting for different players. I've seen some love for almost everybody here.
I think I told
Who you
Kobe
rooting
that
for,
I'm
and
going for
where are you
some
watching this
casual.
from?
Just
And
dip
I've already
my
seen
feet in
Couch in
water.
the comments.
You should go to the main.
There's Jose getting some love.
But, I mean, listen, if you're
Who's
gonna
in
play
chat for
it,
Jeff
you
today?
gotta
Jeff
be
said he had
prepared
friends and
for
family
that.
watching. Let's be
Well, if I
proud.
made it that far,
Let us know where you're from,
If I made it that far,
who you're watching.
I would amend my work.
Jeff get unlucky?
Anyway,
Okay.
and just
It's
go back
really early.
solo instead of-
Jeff still has 10 big blinds with this structure. He's in a good spot. Well, Seam's just sitting on 8 bigs.
We'll see what he wakes up to here. 9-2. We had 9 deuce for Jose, 9-4 for Wasim. These cards are going right back to faith. Queen Jack, we'll probably see an opening.
Surprised David in position doesn't play king, but
Call.
I do think the short stacks are changing the ICM scope of things right here. And Austin very much priced in. It was free to see Queen 8.
Yeah, we're going to get to see a flop here. We don't have a lot of raising here, so.
Faith getting some love in chat. They want her to win. And TJ, they're rooting for the real underdog here, the sound guy. My laugh is a cackle, so I will not do it. We have King 5-6. Dealer has 21.
That does no good in this game, Ryan.
Okay, well, a free bust on 22. 4 hearts now. Austin has a backdoor flush draw with the queen high, but he's way ahead with just queen high.
Somebody has to bet here. We're chopping this thing up. There we go.
I wonder if Austin could find a call here playing the board. Good bet by Jeff then.
Yeah, absolutely. First person to bet wins that pot.
I think Vanilla Glorilla won the comments. That was pretty good.
Yeah, the poor sound guy right now. AKA RIT.
My name is Blurryface, and I care what you think.
What are we talking about? But
21 Pilots, Blurry Flop, Blurryface. Do you know what we're going to talk about real quick? Super 40s, July 11th.
it's pretty super. Yeah, that's July 11th, $300 buy-in, 40,000 units, 40K guarantee on a Saturday here in Orange City. Come on out. I'll be here.
Single day tournament, 40K prize pool. It's never been less than 60. Come see us. July 11th. As I say, 7-Eleven, Slurpee Day.
That's a great day. They do give you free Slurpees every time you go to any 7-Eleven. And I think they're doing a big promo for gas that day.
Perfect. David has the red 10s here. I know my buddy JD loves pocket 10s. It's on his license plate. There's ace 4 suited for Jeff. He's going to let it go. And Austin wakes up with number 3 to me, TJ, the ace king suited, one of the top hands you can have here. We're going to see a pot between 2 of the better stacks at the table here. So you got 1.4 million. All hearts. Wow, it goes check, check. Look at the pot control. I guess the ICM from those other players is coming into effect here. Now Austin's going to take a stab here. David's going to do his heart check. A pulse or heart check?
I'm going to say a hard check. But I'm interested that David didn't lead out on the flop. And now is just calling behind.
That is a small pot for those hands. That's incredible. These guys did play well, but they're also really looking at the short stack.
That's kind of one of those like hands where it's like, all right, let's dance about who wants to lead. Nobody wanted to lead that hand, but especially with Austin just smooth calling from out of position with that ace king. And then David checking the flop. I mean, that was a perfect flop for 10.
On the dealer change, here it is. All in for America, baby. TJ, look at July 6th. Uncle Sam's biggest ass high hand, $7,600 every 3 hours. If you hit a royal, we're rolling it over, baby. We're going to pay another $7,600. Are you excited?
This is the best promotion we've ever done, and that day is going to be huge. $7,600 every 3 hours. if you hit the Royal and there's only 30 minutes to go, any full house, 2 cards that day could win $7,600. So just come on out. We're giving away $250,000 in 4 days. I'm really excited for the $10,000 mega wheel spin, though. That's my spot.
I'm looking at those 1776 every 20-minute high hands because when we have Power Hour Saturdays, we do 1,000 every 20. It's one of our most popular promotions. We're blowing it out of the water with 1776 every 20 minutes. It's just incredible.
All right, Austin, ace 9 of diamonds on the button here. Let's see what he makes it. Looks like close to 550-ish.
Back-to-back suited aces for Austin.
Wasim is in the big blinds. Oh, Jose's got 8s. He's coming along.
Oh, sneaky.
Just calls. He likes to just play, just call. He doesn't really 3-bet much at all. So
He may induce a shove here from Wasim because of the pot.
yeah, he's getting so much pot odds here that he's got a live king. He doesn't know that, but both his cards are live. This would be a great spot for him if he did decide to get it all in there.
I mean, his stack to pot ratio, his stack is what the pot is right now. So he'd pretty much double up through if he just stole it right now.
I doubt anyone's folding to him though, so he's not stealing anything.
The interesting dynamic is if he did go all in and Austin calls, does Jose still call? But we're not going to find out.
All right, here we go. Let's see how sticky Jose wants to get here when this flop comes out.
Check.
It's not a bad flop for either player right now. Jose's most likely checking this to Austin, and Austin can take a stab, but I doubt Jose goes anywhere right now. That's what we see.
Usually with a pair, Jose is going to stay around for at least another street.
Yeah, and unless this, and that's again not a scare. That's a great card for Austin, but that doesn't scare Jose at all. So we'll probably see the same thing go out down on the turn here. But Austin's got way more chips than he did last time, so.
1.2 million.
Yeah.
I'm shouting, but they still can't hear me. 1.2 million there, and you can see Austin's out to the top of the screen. I mean, he's got a third of the deck.
Those are all his outs. I thought that was the cards that were left in the deck.
Are you playing with a full deck, TJ? Did Austin back-to-back 1.2 million? Oh, there we see a cranberry in play. Bluffing the station, a classic tragedy. Well, we're going to see here. Oh, wow. He hits a flush here. Let's see. Jose's going to lead? No way.
Yeah, no, I don't like that at all. That and then a call. I guess Austin was afraid of a full house there, but yeah.
What a run out.
Yeah. Runner perfect, as we would say, right?
Yeah, we just had a swap in chip leaders, I believe, when the graphics get caught up. And there they are. Yeah, if you can see at the top of the screen here, and I'll show it to you this way, which is kind of fun too. Bam. You see Austin now, 45 bigs with 11 million. Remember, there's just over, I have it written here, 36 million chips in play, give or take.
Yep, that was a big swing for Jose. But again, when you play that way, you don't have control of the hand. You're kind of, I mean, leading out on the river, though, when the diamond did hit was interesting.
It's almost a blocker bet. It protects his showdown value, and that's not professional. Me, I do not play 2 cards.
Yeah, no, I agree with the blocker bet there. Still, reckless abandonment.
Sure, there's some other terminology like reverse negative implied odds, but I don't know what any of that means.
I feel like that's some sort of like gymnastic move that you did there. That's a couple suited queens. See, we probably get all black cards on this flop here.
I have a feeling Benton wins this one.
Well, we got him. Look at that. You're 4/8 of the way there, and that's easy. Yep, there we go.
So talking about some of these players in their previous cash experience, we see Jose has lifetime earnings on Hendon Mob of just over 8,000. We talk about Wasim is right around $500,000. Benton has no scores on Hendon Mob. Doesn't mean he hasn't played any local tournaments, just nothing we can see. David Pierce just under 50K. Jeffrey around 10,000. And Austin 60K, a lion's share of which just came from our last event in May in Orange City. So a lot of these players playing for their biggest score. And Wasim looking to add a nice 50K onto that 500 he has lifetime. TJ's looking through his notes. I think he has something exciting to talk about.
Well, we have a lot of things coming up. I'm just trying to make sure it flows well for you, so you can keep asking, you can keep adding the things to your calendar. First, the next thing we have rolling out is our new Players Reward program. We're going from our Lucky North rewards to Ember, and we have a lot of new things to talk about there. And we'll pull that graphic up for you when we get a little break in the action and kind of go over what's going on with that. But that's coming up July 1st, rolling out a brand new Players Rewards.
We want to make sure everyone knows that you're going to keep the points you already have, and earning and redemption is going to stay the way it is. But we have a lot of exciting things to add, including a new partnership where we can get you free rooms or discounts at the Palms Casino in Las Vegas. So when you're visiting Vegas from Florida, we got your connection, and obviously we already deals with cruises and steaks and flowers and rent-a-cars. So we're going to do a lot to ignite your excitement about our new player card.
Well, I see what we did there with the Ignite. That is one of our new player tiers, is Ignite.
Well, we're going to see if we can blaze on here as we go to the turn with Ace Trey versus Queen 9, and both players now have a pair. Benton's way ahead with his ace. Jose with Queen 9, 4 hearts on the river. And I think it goes check, check.
All right, yep. Here's our graphic coming up. Come on.
You can see we're going to glow beyond as Ember rewards are coming July 1st. New name, bold new offerings. And TJ, any extra words for us?
Yeah, so again, like if you're already a diamond, you're going to be now Blaze. And if you are one of our prestigious black diamond, you will be now a Phoenix. And I believe we have a nice black card that's coming out for that as well. And we still also will offer that Heroes cards to any of our active and retired military and any first responders as well. So come on in so we can get you those new cards July 1st.
It's always great when I get to say thank you for your service. When I see one of those red, white, and blue cards, we do thank you. And we thank all of our members who use their Players Reward card. Like we said, you're going to keep the points you have. We're going to be able to redeem for some new excitement. And we're very excited about it, July 1st.
Nick in chat's asking, will they have to get new cards? I do not believe that you'll have to get a new card.
So you won't have to get a new card. Your old card will still work, but once you see these new cards, you're going to want one. It's going to be the same player card number. You're just going to really like the switch here. You're going to like the design, the aesthetic, and also some of the unannounced offerings. Let's just say more to come.
Yeah, I like that. More to come.
First, we got to Ignite.
That's right.
I think of Katy Perry when I say that's firework time. Jack 9 suited has a open-ended straight flush. Jose has the ace of clubs, which is the backdoor flush, but you see David turns the third nuts, it looks like. Benton with bottom pairs probably going to get out of the way here, but Jose
puts all his chips in the middle. Very interesting move here.
There's only 2 hands that David could lose to right now. It's an ace-high flush and a king-high flush, and he's got the backdoor draw for a straight flush if he needed it. Little does he know he only has to fade one of 4 clubs left in the deck to stack Jose.
Yeah, this is I mean, I think we're delaying the inevitable here, but you have to put your chips in the middle here. He's thinking, could he really have a king-high flush?
All the time in the world.
You play this long, you don't want to just, again, just put your chips in the middle without thinking everything through, but you still have the king or the 8 unless your opponent has king 8 and you're blocked everywhere. But
that's true. You could be blocked, but I mean, you have the third nut flush here on an unpaired board. I feel like you got to put it. Oh, sorry, paired board. So I don't know what I'm talking about. I still think I can't fold here.
yeah, no. I mean, Jose's range is wide. I mean, you're putting him on pocket 5s maybe. He turned 5s. We weren't necessarily following this hand very closely. We were talking about Ember, but
The worst part is if he shows you and you fold.
yeah, that hurts. I'm gonna probably have to take a bathroom break and go get some tissues.
Don't bring your new mic into the bathroom. That was the advice we gave.
Yeah, and well, oh my, oh.
This is what we talked about. If you go to the bathroom, you'll hear a flush. Well, that was a folded flush.
I'm speechless on that. Wow.
Very disciplined play by. I mean, David has a lot of tournament experience, but predominantly a cash game player. That's a pretty interesting fold there. I can't do that.
No. I'm
The jig ain't gonna last.
baffled right now.
I guess, like you said, the board's paired. You're maybe drawing to that straight flush, or you're already dead.
I don't know why he's
How close
maybe.
would it be if we
I
just
guess
showed
because
you?
the flush hit, he can lead out with the boat there to think he can get all of your chips if you did hit the flush. But I don't know.
We don't rabbit hunt, but I'm really interested what that river card would have been.
No, yeah, I lose my chips there. I lose my chips for sure there.
Or I double up and I'm chip leader the whole tournament there.
Yeah, that's what would have happened maybe. I guess we had to fade the 7-6-3 deuce of clubs.
And Wasim's the one that loses out the most because the ICM value for him just would have popped.
Absolutely. He's dwindling down again. He's got very few hands left. Looks like it's either next hand or the left hand after that will be all in.
How many people in chat can make that fold or would make that fold? Only 3 of you are typing, so I'd like to see all 3 responses.
Yeah, please. Let us know what you think on that one. That was tough to watch. But again, we can see the cards. David can't see the cards, and we didn't follow the beginning of that hand closely, so.
Austin has my favorite hand in poker, 7-4
250.
diamonds, number 2 being the 7-4 clubs. Let's see if Austin can get value here with a pair and gutter. Jeff is open-ended. He's going to lead. And Jose, with just over cards, but currently in the lead, says, no, I'll play. And a deuce on the river. And Jose is going to win with ace high.
Easy does it, that one.
Someone was asking about the payouts, so we'll show you. The pay jumps are about 3K, 3,300, 5K, 7K, and then a large jump of 24K to get to that 50K first prize payout. So you can see the ladder right there if you're thinking ICM. It is very top heavy when it's a 50K guarantee to first.
And a lot of outs. That's all I could say.
Final table almost has a feel as if we're on the bubble of cashing in a tournament. It's
Was there 2 diamonds up there?
very, very tight right now.
There was.
Players
I think so.
really
There wasn't one.
not wanting to be the first person out. It's really interesting.
If you would have told me we're 40 hands in and there's not a bust, I would have doubted that. But, you know, we've only seen a couple cold matchups. We saw the ace-king versus 9s in the set. Oh, number 1s for Jeff. Let's see how he plays it. I'm going to give it to TJ.
Raise.
Yeah, he is getting short here. Racing into the 2 chip leaders. He's going to want to maximize this hand. He doesn't want to raise and have them both fold, but Austin, queen 10 out of there. Jose's coming along with king queen for sure. I mean, there's definitely that possibility. Whatever happens with the flop, Jeffrey's chips are going in the middle. Yeah, we're going to get a check from Jose and then an all-in from Jeffrey. And with the aces, we can call him El Jefe right now. He's the boss. There we go. And with just 1 heart on this paired board, I don't think Jose continues this hand very much further. Yep, lay down. Yep, that's easy. King or queen on that flop, Jose's definitely calling. He's not going anywhere, but the jack tray flop, he can get out of there.
Oh, you would have had 2 pairs?
The 2 times we've seen an all-in by the short stack, they've had the big hands there. Wasim did it with the queens, and now Jeff with the aces. So they are playing
Jack
premiums,
three,
and they're not getting played back at. But Wasim now is in going to be desperation mode. Looks like he's in the blind next hand, which is going to be the next 2. Okay, yeah. So
You're a good player.
he's got a decision to make here because all his chips are going to be in play the next few hands.
Yeah, he's showing all his opponents. He doesn't have much left behind. This is it for him. This is it. So Benton wakes up with pocket queens. The ladies are out right in front of Wasim, so this is not looking good for Wasim. Benton wondering, what's the minimum right here? Well, 500's the minimum right now. So we got an 800K raise into Jeffrey with ace-jack off. He's been able to lay this hand down today. He's folded ace-jack, which is great because a lot of players overplay ace-jack. Right.
He'd be pot committed. But look at Austin.
Oh, wow. And Austin just flats with ace-king. Yeah, I mean, unless he said, oh, right. Yeah. That's only our 2nd cranberry put in the pot here.
This is called 2-card poker, Nicole. Thanks for joining us.
King 9. I mean, hey, that's, listen, in a blind situation, that is a great hand to pick up. Unfortunately, your king's not live, but you have a chance. It's not like waking up with king deuce, king 4.
Almost need Benton to set up here to have some straight outs.
Best would be is if we have a low flop. For Wasim, we need a low flop. Benton shoves and Austin gets out of there, and then Wasim can spike a king on the turn of the river. But we have a flop of. I see a 9. 9 of spades, it looks like. Really? Well, Benton's leading out for something here. Uh-oh. And we just have a call. All right, four of hearts doesn't do any damage to anybody. Check, check. We're just checking. They're just attempting to eliminate a player and get to 5-handed here. Ben's got chips in his hand. That looks like 2 mil. That looks like a, whoa, we got more. 2.5. I mean,
So Austin might not know Benton's experience in the tournament situation here, but usually players are not going to bet there. But Austin is going to make the call, and that's going to be a huge, huge pot. Benton not realizing
And ace jack too.
the reason players might check there to get the player out, but that's going to do it for Wasim. Made it a 40-something hand with us with no chips at all. He only had 1 hand the whole day. We do thank Wasim for playing. He did come out with 7,065 to add to his 500K, so
Let it in call.
he's already having a great run in poker, but we do thank him for playing. It's always fun to see Wasim. That's our 6th place finisher.
again, $7,000 for a $250 buy-in. Even if you can for 4 bullets, that's still a good 2 or 3 days of poker right there. 10,100 for the next player eliminated right now. We got another $3,000 pay jump from 5th to 4th, and then things get really wild. $25,000 pay jump between 1st and 2nd place.
I appreciate you.
You mathed it. Look at that. Yeah, that's great. That's wonderful. I love when people do homework for me. That's great. Thank you for that, Ryan. David with king 9 folds, opens, folds. This is where, yeah, he's definitely been the beneficiary of some big pots that we've had on this table. Not sure what Jeffrey has right now, but he's got some raisin chips in his hand. I like that. I'm going to guess it's king jack off. Really, you thinking an ace? Well, we might, yeah, I know, but let's, oh, come on. Oh, we don't know. I think we were both right. We were both right on that one. All right, 5-handed. Jose.
78 viewers, only 5 chatters, but I'm happy you're all here with us today.
Well, the more we have chatting, the harder it is to keep up with them. So, you know, let's do like 10. We could do 10. Jose looks cool as a cucumber right now, just sitting there. He's eyeing up Benton, seeing what he's going to do right here. Absolutely. Austin with ace-8 of hearts right now. Ryan's going through some of our players' notes right now, and we do let them fill those out on their own. So there are some interesting notes and tidbits on some of them. We wish we could share them all with you, but we probably aren't allowed to. Yes. I don't need any more spam right now. I have a couple cans at the house. They keep calling me. I don't understand it. Okay, well, that's nice. All right. Oh, what do you call those? Pocket ones for Jose? American Airlines? I like vowels, 2 vowels. David with nothing. We'll see what runs into Jeff with anything. He'll 6-4. Not going to be putting up much of a fight there. Yep, and he's just going to take down the blinds and antes, which is still huge right now. 650K when you just scoop the blinds and antes. Mega money wheel coming up. going to be on Friday in July. Actually, this Friday is a Mega Money Wheel for us, I believe. Yes, so in July, though, July 10th and 24th, one spin could win you $2,000, or you can guarantee yourself $750 every 30 minutes. Remember, one card plays. Any full house qualifies. Easiest promos to hit right here in Orange City and Daytona Beach. Yeah, this Friday we are running the Mega Wheel.
Mike back. Ooh, dirty diaper for
Raise.
David's going to let it go. Trey Deuce offsuit for those who don't know the Rigby. Jeff in a small blind has pocket eights in a good spot to find a raise. See if Austin can find something to defend with. Austin has seen his hand and he's thinking about it. We have yet to catch up, but it looks like he might play back here. 9-7 suited. I think someone folded 9-7 suited in early position of diamonds. Interesting. He's actually getting the right price, and he'll have position. He's got the chips to call. He's got all the chips, and Jeff gets it through. So when we do see a flop, we see some action, but a lot of pre-flop action taking it down. Please don't break the cards. You're too rough. When you're 87, you can hold the cards any damn way you want. His favorite hand is King 9, or least favorite. He didn't actually circle. We asked, what's your lucky hand or least favorite hand? You just wrote King 9.
They got that on BOGO right now at Publix. Oh, David with kings. Pocket kings. 9-7 of club. I'm surprised. I think I've been playing too much cash lately. I'm opening with those suited Canadian cards a lot. But I would have ran into
Fold.
kings. That would have been a waste of chips. Raised to 6, and Austin again has ace king when players have had big hands. He's had ace king. It's his third time now with ace king. He's flatted in this position before
Coffee.
when I believe David had tens.
Cream and equal.
Let's see if he just flats from the small
Yeah,
blind.
thank you.
Or if he decides to try to take advantage and take possession of this hand here. And we do see a raise. Yep, 21-5. Jose's still in here. We don't know what he has. Here we go. Pocket tens. Just mucks, and David's going to just go all in. Yeah, there's no way he doesn't go all in here. But it's 3.7 to call. I mean, big pot. Big pot. This is what happens. And these are what I like to call train wrecks. And they're only there's nothing to do but put your chips in the middle. No. Is David the other? Yeah, David is the other one he needs to worry about. That's the only other thing. Him, Jose, are in the middle of this pack with Austin with a big chip lead. It's interesting to see that this is the time where he decided to raise and try to take it, not necessarily advantage, but get in the leader spot of this hand.
Not seen a lot of 3-bets be played back at. Oh, he balked. I thought those were pushing in. I think what he really is doing is trying to figure out how to get those 2 cranberries back.
Thank you.
Once you
Just
put
one.
those in there, so you don't want to let the babies
Thank
go
you.
away. Oh, there's the lay down. He's sick. You're going to love it when you see the stream, buddy. Let it go. Yes, you're right. 99% of the people do snap call in tournaments these days. Ace King's a made hand, it seems. That he's thinking this long shows you the level of play he's at. He's really in the blender right now. Oh, he did. I thought he was going to let it go. That he thought that long just shows you the level, though, and he had a feeling. But here we go. 12 million chip pot, a third of the chips in play. Austin an ace away from taking Dave out. Now he's going to need a 10 or an ace. Doesn't want to see a spade for any backdoor draws for David, make it worse for him. The board pairs a jack. So Austin has, looks like 5 clean outs up top, or David's going to get a full double here.
That's him.
And it's a 5 of hearts. So David is now your chip leader. Austin's, you know, not at the bottom of the barrel here. He's still going to be second in chips, but
Not without
we'll
sweat.
go from high to low in just a moment there.
Yeah, one can only think if that hand plays differently. If David would have called with that flush, he would have had a lot more chips. But we know, as poker players, if David calls, we run the river. The cards are not the same. Nothing is the same. All right, there we go. Yep. 12 million for David. 49 big blinds. He is now our chip leader. And Jose and Austin are in the middle with Ben and Jeffrey getting
Nice hand.
low on chips. Just a little over 10 big blinds.
Austin definitely enough experience to battle back from
Oh, yeah.
like that. I don't think he's discouraged.
I thought I was gonna hit that.
Another set at the table.
I think I said it was 6.
Lock in. That's just a cold deck sometimes.
Yeah, you have to be able to reset after every hand when you get this deep because you've been playing way too long to let
Okay.
one hand affect.
You could
the
have a
tournament,
chance.
and
Don't
he's got plenty of chips. So if I were him, I'd just be all right. Next hand, let's go. And speaking of that, we're on to the next hand. Jack 10 for David. He will most likely keep stacking chips and just let this go. It's sorry, whoops, yes. A lot of times, if you're thinking like whose action is it, it's most likely yours. It's an easy thing. It's just we'll just let you know now. If you're wondering whose turn it is, it's probably yours.
Oh, no, not to act out of turn. They've been taught over the last week. We act in turn here.
Jose with King 9. Didn't we say that was his favorite hand? King 9? We're not sure. King 9. But he's playing it, so it's got to be his favorite. Yeah, well, listen, Ace 9 is my least favorite. I won't play it if it's suited or unsuited. Just get out, get away from me. And we have an all heart, Queen 8-9 flop. Got a flush draw and a gut shot for Austin. Middle pair for Jose. Jose checks. He likes to check call. He's check called a lot today.
He's going to call here at the least middle pair.
Yeah, enough. Yep, no. Just let it go. I won't say who that's like because I'm not sure if we're allowed to say that, but you know, just, oh yeah, frozen. Yeah. Elsa? Speaking of cold, it's been awfully warm in Florida. Florida is getting very Florida-like. Well, it's just, yes, $1,000 every 20 minutes. That's going to be July 18th. That's going to be the Saturday after the Super 40s. So we're looking at 4th of July weekend. Then we're looking at Super 40s, and now we got power hours, $3,000 every hour, 20-minute, $1,000 high hands. One card plays.
Must make this your destination, Daytona and Orange City, for poker in Central Florida or all of Florida. You're not going to find better promotions or tournaments anywhere.
Absolutely not. And we are so guest first and guest oriented. You will have a great time here. If you don't have a great time, come find me, and I'll make sure you have a great time.
We also have someone who'll give you some cake. We need to find you some cake if you didn't know.
Yeah, we have, well, yeah, we do have cake. We have, yep, new players cards. So we do have great merch. We have upped our merch game, I would say, in the last 5 or 6 years. We've got some great stuff. I know Sydney works on that, and Chopper, they work on getting us good stuff.
The most exciting thing for me, TJ, is I go to Vegas later this week, and I love seeing the Daytona or Orange City hoodie while out there. I have to take a picture and post it. It's my favorite.
Yeah, no, I love doing that when we go other places and you see our logo, our name. It just shows you the reach that when you give or you have merch out there, what it can do for you. Like, well, where's Orange City? And we just need to let everyone shout it from the mountain. Little Ron Burgundy there. We got ace on ace here. Looks like Austin raised and Jose just called.
Protect.
All right, we're going 2 two ways to this flop. Suited aces. And Jack 6-6 board. I think Jeff folded a jack. Is that for real? Is this real life? Those are a lot of outs. I think that was the deck.
I just fucked myself with the size.
All right, we put that almighty stack back up there for you. That is a 150K guarantee tournament, 100,000 starting units, $400 buy-in. That's July 22nd through the 26th. That's in Daytona Beach, all right? Remember, that almighty stack is in Daytona Beach. Also in Daytona Beach, the $25,000 guaranteed classic. That's July 19th at 11:10. That's a single-day event, $250 buy-in, 40,000 starting units, 30-minute levels.
That's now with more chips. So if you're asking, wow, the classic, you get 40,000 chips. You wanted it all, and we gave it to you. Here comes David on the button with the ace-10. He can call 250 or exercise another option. Let's decide what he does with these chip lead now. And that's enough for a raise, about 600. Nope, 6 1/4. Austin with King Jack, little code Jack, and I'll let it go. David picks one up. Which one's a 2-day? The almighty stack, there's a couple of day ones, and then you come back. It is a 2-day event, no stream on that one. We will play to a winner on day 2. And the classic is a single day event. Yep, the almighty stack is the reason we had to get the cranberry $1 million chips, which is exciting because when you give players 100,000 chips, and you end up with 60, 70 million chips in play, as a dealer, it's a lot of chips to move around. We don't have enough wheelbarrows.
Nor do we have the brain power. Just kidding. That's our job. Counting chips. Professional change maker and chip counter. That's what we do. David with the old panda. Panda. What do you got? Panda. Ace-4 on the button for Jeffrey. 10 big blinds. This would, well, I would. My chips would have been in the middle there. Jeffrey is looking for a different spot. And rightfully so. He would have run into pocket nines, got looked up. But listen, we need to double up. Jeffrey needs to double up to get back in this. David still 51. Austin 42. Big blind 10 million. So we got 13 million, 10 million, 7.3. Benton at 3.2 and Jeffrey at 2.6. Just over 10 big blinds. It's getting short. Again, 10,000 guaranteed right now. Back-to-back pandas for David. Wow. Yeah. Play it. You're supposed to play it, right? When you get it back-to-back? Panda. Well, that's great. Oh, that's good. That's how that came about, though. They went to get lunch. Yeah, do we have any more of these events that are going to potentially be live streamed right now? Yeah, more to come. Yeah, this again is our first one since we put the players' audio in, and we have a beautiful setup here that we'd love to use here in Orange City, and Daytona Beach has a beautiful setup. So we're hoping that we can do this more often, but.
You can help make that happen by having some of your friends log on. We've been stuck at 78 for a while. I know at least like 10 of you can get one more person on. Show it.
Yeah, let's make it happen.
TJ will buy you a slice of cake if you get some viewers.
That's right. I'll make you cake. If we don't, funfetti, yellow cake, whatever you want. Again, we'll find some cake and you can eat it. All right. Jeffrey, knowing that his turn to be in the blinds is coming up next. This hand's big for him. Refresh. Oh, it says refresh. He sees 127. And Jeffrey with ace-4 off. Just open folds. Well, there's potentially like 2 streams right now that are going on. It could be, you know, what's happening. I remember John mentioned that, but yeah, 127. That's great. Let's keep it going. Let's get to 150 now. Benton with 7 deuce, all in. And David with ace queen. I think he tried to make a move and got caught. Oh boy, here we go. But I guess great news. It's still a 60-40 flip right here. It doesn't matter that he has 7-2. Yeah, I mean, listen. Any 2 cards, ATC, right? That's not air traffic control. That's any 2 cards. There is a deuce on the flop. Oh my. Let's see what happens. The turn is a 9. So David's going to need an ace or a queen to eliminate Benton, or else Benton 7 deuce doubles him up. And that's a double up with 7 deuce. We call that the Daytona Big Slick, right? That's what we've heard. Yeah, yeah. Again, not the best hand does not always win, and Benton's going to put his jacket back down and remain in his seat.
I don't understand the term best hand. 60-40 is almost a flip to me. What is this? TJ, this is one of our most popular tournaments in Orange City. That's the OC Monthly, which is always the first Thursday of the month. It says 3K guaranteed, but I have not seen it in less than 7,000 in the last few months because I'm normally here on Thursday nights in that event. So come see us Thursday, July 2nd, $75 buy-in, 12,000 units, 20-minute levels. I personally will not be here for that one as I will be returning from Las Vegas, but I hope to see the winner, and hopefully the prize pool is huge. I'll be back in time for the 3rd, though, and all the promotions. Oh, prize pool is over 8K? I mean, it's huge. A $75 tournament.
And we had a 5-way chop, over $1,000.
Yeah. That's great. So if you haven't played the OC Monthly or you don't play a lot of tournaments, that's a great way to either get the rust off or come try us out for $75. Give you 12,000 chips. And I promise everyone's nice or I'll give them a penalty. So we do have an all-in here. Benton, it looks like, limped, and then Jeffrey's going to shove with a better ace. Well, Benton just got those chips, so he can't fold, but he called. Okay. Ace-5 off versus ace-jack. Benton a little less equity than the previous hand. Has 33% this time against the 40% of the last time. Let's see if his run good's still good.
2.3.
He is putting Jeffrey at risk. 5-4 queen. That is not good news for Jeff. He's going to have to grab a jack now. There's just a few left in the deck here. We're going to see the turn. The board double pairs 4s. No, literally he's down to 2 jacks.
Jack in the box.
Your game.
4s full of 5s is going to take it. And Benton, who was just standing up with 7 deuce, has just laddered up to $13,000 payout as we lose Jeff. What a gentleman Jeff was. He had his lucky hat on yesterday. He might regret not bringing that today, but I'm so glad he came in to see us.
Thank you.
And I hope to see him on the next one. He did take $10,100, and great run for Jeff. He had some big hands yesterday. He took some big players. Some of the chat was taken out by him, so he did leave his mark.
Yeah, I feel, he played a great tournament. Ace-jack was his hand today. He got that a lot. Unfortunately, when he needed it to come through for him, it did not. But $10,000 is nothing to frown about. Next payout's $13,435. Doubled.
From the start.
Oh, yeah. I was like, wait. I thought you did the math. I was like, no, that's not doubled yet. But David with Queen 4 diamonds on the button. Let's see if our players get a little more, if they open their ranges here. And I mean, the hands that we are just getting right now.
Card distribution.
Yeah. Austin with pocket 10s. And he's just going to flat, it looks like. We're going to flop 2 ways here.
Two big stacks. Actually, look at the stacks, how close they are.
Ace 9-9. Nothing for either player. 6 of hearts on the turn. Austin still checks. David's going to stab at this. 400,000. And Austin just comes along.
Austin has showdown value for sure.
Yeah. And the 8. I'm assuming he'll check here and call any bet that David makes, but David just decides to check and surrender the hand. And it looks like we're going to take a little break. 11 million right now. Austin just took the chip lead back from David, and everybody is within essentially 3 million chips of each other. 30 big blinds. We have a poker game on our hands here. Nobody is in shoving territory right now.
All right, so while the player's on break, we'll flash through some of our promotions again if you want to stick it out with us.
Let me get my papers ready.
All right, I'm going to walk out of the room for about 2 seconds. I'm going to give it over to TJ, and I'll be back. Here, we're going to start with the Almighty Stack again. You got to take it off and then next one. So unclick this when you want to go to that one.
Right, okay. All right, yeah, so we're going to talk about the Almighty Stack. We've mentioned it a couple times, but that is a 150K guaranteed multi-day event, and it's in Daytona Beach. All right, we run these back and forth between Orange City and Daytona. This one, July 22nd through the 26th, will be in Daytona Beach, a $400 buy-in, and I'm sure we'll have some satellites set up for you for that tournament. So look out for the July calendar when it comes out. It'll have all the promos, and it will have all of the satellites that are on there. All right, let's move over now to the 40K Super 40s. That's going to be here in Orange City. All right, that's July 11th, 11/10, single-day event. All right, that is a one-day, come in, $300 buy-in, 40,000 units. Last one, let me rifle through my notes here. I did some homework for y'all. That way we could answer as many questions as you could have. All right, 8K for first place last time we ran this tournament. Had over 100 entries, 111 entries for our last Super 40s. We did that, I believe, was May 31st or in April. We had that tournament as well. All right, next one. Power hours, we've gone over that. You know that. It's something we do all the time. Twice a month we try. $1,000 every 20 minutes. July 18th, we have that coming up. Remember, one card plays for that. So any full house qualifies. If you're playing Omaha, you need to flop aces full or quad nines if you're using that turn and river. All right, all of our high hands are Omaha and Hold'em eligible. All right, and the largest promo that we've had since I've worked for Daytona Beach and Orange City, we are giving away $250,000 minimum. All right, if we have high hands that hit on Uncle Sam's big-ass high hand with Royals, we'll be giving away more because we're giving away $7,600. Any Royal that's hitting that period, we're going to reset the clock. So if there's a queen high straight flush on the board and there's an hour left and then someone hits a Royal, the queen high straight flush goes away. We start clean for the last hour, and that's going to be a 2-card day. All of our other promos that we're running from July 3rd through July 6th are going to be a single card. So Let Freedom Spin, that's the $10,000 mega wheel every 30 minutes. The Power Hours to the People, that's going to be $1,776 every 20 minutes. And the All-American Pit Party, we've been starting to do some great promos for our pit players. Those are our Vegas-style gaming. And you just have to be seated at the table playing a hand, and we're going to do a random seat draw, and you're going to have a chance to win $74,000, your share of that in cash. All right, and that's going to be going on July 5th. That's a Sunday. And then again, the Uncle Sam's Big Ass High Hand, that's July 6th. That's a Monday. $7,600 every 3 hours with Royal resets. All right, the $25,000 Guaranteed Classic, that's going to be in Daytona Beach. That is a single-day event. Sunday, July 19th at 11:10. That one is a $250 buy-in, 40,000 units. Again, Ryan said we got more chips for that tournament. 30-minute levels. That's always a great single-day event, and we run that once every month, correct? Yeah, the Classic. All right. And then coming up on Fridays, if it's not a regular wheel day, we have our mega wheel days, and that's $750 guaranteed. If you just want to take the high hand every 30 minutes or spin the wheel to win up to $2,000. The best thing about that wheel, the lowest prize on that wheel, I believe, is $300. So it's just perfect. I mean, you have to spin the wheel. Give yourself a chance to win $2K. All right, again, one card plays for that. All right, let's go over to the OC Monthly. We've talked about that. That's going to be on Thursday, July 2nd. We run that. It's the first Thursday. You're like, when are we running that? The first Thursday of every month. $75 buy-in, $3K guaranteed. The last one had over $8,000 in the prize pool, and we did have a 5-way chop with 5 players taking home $1,100. So you came in, you bought in for $75, and you walked out of here with $1,100 and one night and a smile. You know, you can't beat it. It is one of our best value tournaments, and we really do a great job with our dailies as far as value goes. I know I know exactly who that is. Thank you, Paul. I love you too, buddy. But yeah, going back to the monthly, it is one of our best values, and we do get a ton of players. So if you like to play big field single day events, that's what we're going with. And let's wrap it up with the here we go. Oh, there we go. Our Glow Beyond, right? Ember Rewards is coming. We are getting rid of Lucky North, and we are going to the Glow Beyond. Remember, you're going to keep your status. You don't have to worry about losing your points. You don't need a new card. We're just changing over the look. We're changing over some of the promos that we're doing. We're still offering the discounts at the Palms. We're still offering discounts and potentially free cruises with Carnival. We have partnerships with Omaha Steaks, 1-800-Flowers, and something that we have that I don't think a lot of us even know about.
Marco's Pizza.
It's Marco's. 15% off, right? There's 2 locations. You have
They
one
great
here,
crust.
one here. I've had it a couple times.
No, they're crust. You can
They're
get the
crust?
flavored crust is delicious.
Yeah, I mean, it's pizza. It's usually, look at the pizza on this. It's fantastic. But again, the Orange City location, that's going to be at 2552 Enterprise Road, and then the one in Daytona Beach is 1173 West International Speedway Boulevard. So you can't just call any Marcos. These are the only 2. There's a Marcos in Orange City, Marcos Daytona Beach, and use the keyword poker. All right, we talked to their reps, and they said we don't use that very often. So call them up, 15% off of your entire order. All right, but again, Lucky North is going away, and Ember is coming July 1st.
All right, I had to go grab some Oreos. TJ, would you like one? I'll share. Okay. You are handsome. You deserve an Oreo. We do thank you all for joining us, and apologize for any sound issues we're having today. That's my drugs. That's for later. Yeah. Sorry, I reloaded. We are experiencing a couple difficulties with these new mics, but we're making the best of it, having a great time. We've awarded over $17,000 so far to our 6th and 5th place finishers. We do have 4 players battling out for $50,000 and the coveted trophy. TJ, a lot of our daily tournaments or our special events now have such cool trophies that the players will literally fight and argue over a trophy. No deals are made, and people literally they have to have the trophy. It has to be on the mantle. Kudos to Chopper and Sydney for the designs of our trophies, and anyone else who pitched in. We have a great marketing team, great leadership, and ideas and promotions all around. I know you probably talked about the 4th of July while I was gone. I'm going to show it one more time. My favorite part about this, I forgot about, is that like the biggest wheel spin ever?
Yes.
So how's the wheel spin work?
Well, the wheel spin works. It's just you have to spin the wheel that day. That's all there is to it. So if you get a high hand that 30 minutes, you're spinning the wheel. Good news is the way we do our wheel now is if you tie someone, you have to take whatever the prize is and split it with the other person. Both players are going to spin the wheel. We'll add the total up, and then we'll divide it. Wow. So you're going to get a share of both. So you could get up there and spin $2,000, but then the other guy who chopped the high hand with you spins and gets a $10K. Well, now you're taking $12,000. We're going to split it in half, and each of you gets $6,000.
What about this party in the pit?
The party in the pit, we talked about that. That's going to just be you've got to be logged in with your Ember card. That'll be an Ember card time, and then we will just randomly draw if you're playing at one of our table games that day, and you will have a chance to win your share of $74,000. I believe that.
Both rooms, so you
Yes.
don't have to worry about it. You're going to
Yeah.
get in your room and
Right.
Daytona at the same time.
Exactly. This will be a dual room promotion that is going on. You don't have to be in Daytona Beach only or in Orange City only like we have done before for some of our pit promotions. This will be anywhere that you're playing, you will be eligible for.
That's awesome. Definitely can't say that we don't have variety when it comes to these different promotions and these tournaments. Kudos to the whole team for coming up with these awesome ideas and looking out for the players and making sure you have the best opportunity to have fun, play cards, and make some money back. I don't think over the last 15 years being with this company, I've seen anyone give away more high hand money. We average between $5 and $6 million a year given back year over year, which is great. Look at that lobster in the back of Benton's shirt. That's why I had to go get those Oreos. Sorry, I'm hungry. Guys are miking up. Faith is shuffling up. Getting ready to play here. Looks like cards are in the air. So this will be our level 32. The blind should be 150,000, 300, and 300,000. See Tournament Director Byron Rodriguez in the back of the screen there. So the blinds will change the It looks like they still are at the 250. It must need to be updated because they just have to break. We'll see what happens here. I believe that.
Moved our players a little bit, so I wondered if it was for that.
Oh, so they might have just taken a break to shift the place. They can play out a new box. So we might still be in the previous level. Okay. Well, fair enough. Maybe they'll skip the next break. We are on hand number 56 right now, as Austin is going to limp with his 4 deuce suited. And Jose has 5 tray suited, and we're going to see a flop. 4 deuce for 5 tray. The odds of a split. Well, I guess we have to see the board first. The old ace jack 8. So there's some chop equity for sure. Looks like both players have a backdoor flush and trash wheel draw.
It looks like we've done some chipped. I see more cranberries on the table, so we've taken some chips off the.
It's like ocean spray, baby.
Very exciting.
Cran grape. I'm more of a cran grape. I'm working right now. Well, I got you. You got, yeah, that's good.
You're handsome.
All right. I know. We're both handsome.
I skip legs day, but I never skip face day.
No, right. Yeah, Ryan said he skipped leg day. He doesn't skip face day though, so that's why he's making sure the Oreos get crunched. I always tell my face. That's how I make my living. I said that to a player the other day, and they just laughed. So it's like, thanks, buddy. Yeah. All right, here we go. Hand 57. Benton is the big blind. Dave's got 10-8 offsuit. Under the gun, UTG.
Ben's like, what do I do with all these chips? I was going to be on a golf course.
Yeah, right. He's going to buy some new clubs. Buying new golf clubs is probably one of the greatest things in the world. Maybe. But if you're like me, you pick a set you like and you ride with it until they break. All right, we got 10-6 king. And we're just checking it down here. Check. And Jose with ace high. Yeah, he just wins whatever. And that was just, yep, very simple.
So we can't refresh that. Oh, you can't hit refresh or no?
Yeah. No, that's interesting. Yeah.
This YouTube says we're at 103. Where's everyone at?
Oh, they must think we're still on break. They're going to get snacks. Refilling the popcorn bucket. We're a third of the way to the hands that I thought we'd be at.
Is it this one? Well, that's the oh no button.
Oh no.
That's the
I don't touch the oh no button. Queen 9, Queen 5, all going in the muck. This guy walked. I think that's our first walk. That is our first walk. Are there any high hand promos on the 5th when the table games have the promo? It's a Sunday. So on our Sundays, we're normally doing a $300 every 20-minute high hand. Most likely that's what's going to be going on for the poker side if we're just doing a normal. But I haven't seen July's high hand calendar, but Sundays right now is $300 every 20 minutes. Jose picks up King Jack, just calls the 300K. Austin with ace-6 off, and the big blind elects to check. We got a flop of King, Queen, Queen. Jose's going to lead out, and that's all she wrote.
So let's look back, TJ, where we started the day and where we're at with stacks right now. You can see how things have moved around a little bit. We did start with Jose, the chip lead for the day. David and Benton were right in the middle there with Austin. We did lose Wasim and Jeff. And you can see things have really tightened up. 11 million at the top and 7.1 million at the bottom. Things are pretty close. And we have showed the paid out some moment ago, so we'll do that in a second. But it looks like Benton has the 10-8 suited under the gun here, which four-handed, obviously. Looks like he wants to get involved. No, he thinks it over. He's going to let it go, and glad he did. David on the big blind does have ace-jack suited. And the chips to make a move here if he wants. Looks like he's going to bring it up. Is that 800? Austin lets go deuces, and Jose 10 deuce lets it go. David gets it through, picks up a round of blinds. Yeah. Oh, did they turn them on now? Oh, yeah, there was no table audio. The players all reduced their microphone volume to nothing. Yeah. So there was no sound on the table because they turned their mics off, which they were saving us batteries. They just forgot to undo that. But thank you. Short circuit. Well, we did warn them, don't take the mics into the bathroom, and they just turned them off. I think I just saw side eye by Faith. They better act a little faster.
We really appreciate Serena and Faith coming in today to deal these final table for us.
Don't forget about Austin.
Well, we got a whole team. Thomas out there on the action tractor. We got Jonathan.
The other John.
The other John.
Grim.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, we got two queens. We got ladies' night over here for Austin. And he's raising into Jose. We don't know. Benton's about to look. What does he find? Nothing. Doesn't find anything he wants to play. So we're just going to get raising and folding, raising and folding. I have a feeling, and I don't like it, but again, it's going to take two big hands for us to get some back and forth. Right. Or 3 more hours of blinds. But, yes, Faith is going to call clock on everyone. That is definitely the feeling we got from that one.
Apparently you're not allowed to call clock at the DMV. My wife got upset with me when I tried that.
Yeah, Ryan just said you can't call clock on anybody at the DMV.
Yeah.
Yes, it does. It does cause aggravation for people who don't like to be the center of attention. But for Ryan and I, that's very foreign for us.
At the TSA, you can call clock.
Yeah, exactly. Listen, I forget what movie it was, but I picked my lines in the TSA by what that movie said. You don't follow certain people into the TSA lines.
Is that the movie Carry On with Jason Bateman?
No, that's a whole different one. That's a great movie, by the way. Carry On with Jason Bateman is a good movie. High suspense, but it was definitely a good watch. King 4. Eight 4.
Has sufficient time been given at the DMV?
Yeah. Yeah. All right, we got a call. Austin going to raise it up here with ace 9 in the big blind.
I don't see this thing turning green when you're talking.
It's got it. I mean, yeah. And just lets it go.
Mic check once again. We're playing with the sound. So here we go on our, what do we got? Just over 2 hours, TJ, we see, and hand 63 now. Getting our grind on here. It's almost time to feed the players. What's your go-to snack or meal at the table? Besides wings, no wings.
For me?
Yeah.
I'm always for beef jerky.
I'm a soup guy because it's easy to sip, but yeah, beef jerky's good.
It's a good pocket snack. You can keep it wrapped up in a Ziploc, but I mean, soup is a nice handheld. It warms you up, gives you that food calorie that you need, a little bit of food energy when you're falling asleep at the table.
Oh wow! Whatever John just did, they're saying the sound is the best it's been.
Oh.
Let's just tell you, sometimes we warm up. We got the best back here. Okay, we made it great again. Oh, Faith just side-eyed again. Serena, you better tap her out.
I think she's trying to find us in the booth. That's what she's doing.
This is the same microphone. We just keep going back and forth.
Hey, Bob. Welcome to the chat.
What about Bob?
He's here. He's not on a cruise. Bob goes on lots of cruises. He always comes in the poker room. He's like, hey, 73 more days of this one.
He's cruising over to table 24 right now.
All right, David with King 10.
That's because I have my arm around TJ and I'm holding the mic for him.
Yeah, I'm going to take the mic right now here. Still keep your arm around me, though. I feel much more comfortable. No, he took it away. Still no table audio, but it's okay. Yeah, I don't think there's a lot of table talk with these players. We haven't seen a lot of...
Are on them to turn on and off.
Yeah, it's on the players to turn them off and on. But, again, we haven't had a lot of table talk.
They're concentrating on the money.
I can help you. Jose just looked and said, how much is it? He's got ace-9 of clubs. He'll be making a call here. And Benton just tosses in some chips. The way he threw those chips in, I think he's getting a little bored. It's like somebody's playing slow in front of him on the golf course.
Might have kicked him.
And with a 9-6 deuce, Benton makes a pair of sixes. Jose with top pair just casually throws a cranberry out there. I mean, that's a million chips. Just
Half pot bet, though.
yeah, well, I mean, he's just tossing the chips out there. Will Benton just come along, maybe see another card? 4th Street, maybe. He does have 6 million chips.
I'm going to be positively 5th Street. No, positively 5th Street. It's a book. You never read the book?
No.
By James McManus, classic. Proudly shows his ace-9, which was top or whatever. That was hand 64, 65-ish. Button moves. And we continue. So did we ever figure out that the blinds actually go up, or are we still at that previous level? So we are still at 150, it looks like.
Well, yeah, no, 300, yeah.
150, 300? Oh, so we did hit it. Okay, perfect. So we are currently, according to my notes, playing level 32. Four-handed from our original 6. These players did play from about 140 players down to 6 last night in anticipation of returning for a final table today. Long day yesterday for these players. It was a grind. We see Benton with a real one here as the ace-10. Looks like he's just going to complete, so he's in for 3. And David with jack-5, a little Motown action. Flops 2 pair. So we have 2 pair for David and the ace-10 suited for Benton. Just going to he's going to lead here with just ace high on the turn here. Nothing backdoor, nothing draw.
And David with 2 pair.
Has the check mark.
And bets, looks like 500, 400, 400K. I don't think Benton can find a call here, but
Ace
he's,
high is good some of the time. You can put your opponent on something you can beat.
yeah.
10-7, 7. Well, you can't even beat 7-3.
No, you can't beat any 7. There's no 7 you can beat right now. He's,
Just
yeah.
10-7.
Right. No, he can't beat 10-7.
Why?
You think his opponent can have 10-7?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Maybe. Okay.
Only 7 you can
Right.
beat.
What 7 can he have? I'm sorry, I misunderstood that.
So, TJ, the reason I suck at poker is I like to put my opponents on a hand I can beat, and then I put my chips in.
Yeah, that's always what I like to do. I never like to think that I'm in last place, or if I'm playing heads up, second place. Yeah, I'm like, they definitely have this, and I can win.
I like to do what we call a gill, and I put them on exactly king 9, and then they show the king 9, and they're wondering how the heck I did that, which happened during this tournament. I think, oh no, he said king jack. The flop was queen 9, and by the end, the player makes a big raise, and Gill just says, you know what, you have to have king jack and calls, and he was good. They're going to break some or something.
All right, Jose didn't show us what he had, but Benton with ace-9 on the button. There's a good chance he's putting chips in this pot.
What is that on there? Oh, did I hit backwards? There we go. I went back in time, TJ.
All right, Benton's all in, and he's not going to find anybody to deny him of those chips that are in the middle right now.
We haven't done a bot check in a while.
Bot check.
Who's in chat with us?
If you are there and have the ability to chat, let us know.
Everyone has
It says we have 120. We're back to 121. Love to crack that 150. We got to find 30 more people.
literally everyone that types is a #1 contender or contributor because
Right.
no one else is talking.
Yeah, I love that. You get a fancy crown and a
Let's
number
get a
1.
vote real quick. Who's going to win this final table right now? Who do you think is going to win right now of these 4 remaining players? Put it in the chat and go.
And anytime. All right, here we go. We got another hand. While you guys are thinking about it, we're going to watch this hand.
Is that Gil in chat? Gil, we were rooting for you to make this final table. I wanted to see your whole cards, but you keep eluding us. He said easy call. Up. They're still here. Gil, who are you rooting for at this table? Austin easily. There's someone for David. I thought David would be getting more support in chat. Glorilla's here with us. Austin picks one up. TJ, I got to ask. It's a little early.
Yeah.
What are your dinner plans? What would you eat tonight? Anything you can have. Anything, anywhere.
Well, I just went out yesterday for Father's Day to it was Ocean Buffet. It's a seafood like Asian buffet at the Old Fashioned Square. It was delicious, and I
Orlando.
in Orlando, yeah, right on 50 and McGuire. So tonight I'm probably gonna take it easy. Maybe Chipotle, maybe a little rotisserie chicken from Publix. Maybe rotisserie chicken from Publix. That's an easy go-to. But if I could pick, a delicious steak. That sounds wonderful right now. But what about you?
Great question. Obviously, some kind of noodles from somewhere. Most places are closed on Mondays, but I'll make it work. I'm working nights now, so this is kind of unusual if I get off a little early today. Looks like Ace 4-3 against 7-5 and King 10 here with Jose and Benton battle the blinds here, and real quickly looked like Jose had tried to go all in there and takes it down. So we did get you all to type in the chat, and I thank you for that. So Cameron's still here, and Josh is here, and it looks like who's that? I know who that is. That's Steve. Is that supposed to be Byron? Another pick for Austin. Jose's going to stack someone before he gets out. Yes, Jose's going to stack someone for sure. We've seen it over the last few days. Benton might luckbox his way to win. You know, Benton is the wild card. He is the player that plays the least at the table. So it's exciting. That's every man. You always want to root for the every man. But Jose's 87 years old, and he's wearing loafers. How do you not root for him? We know Austin grinding all our big tournaments, and David's a regular here every day. I mean, he's probably charging his laptop behind the table somewhere right now. He knows.
Yeah. Yep. We do see David a lot.
More hours than I do.
Yeah. Well, we got to log at least 40 a week.
Try to.
Yeah. 36 is what we have to, but you know. All right, we got Queen 9 for Jose. Benton with Ace 4. Here we go. Our graphics are catching up.
133.
All right, we're doing it. 17 more to go. Get to that 150.
We get 200. I'm giving something away, even if it's not legal.
Wow. 200 away. We could definitely do the surprise. What does Chopper call it? Chopper, let us know. What do we call that?
Yesterday was the Father's Day one.
When we just have a guest and we just want to really bless them with something.
Yes, we had Father's Day.
We did.
chips
Oh,
yesterday.
we had golf balls too, I think.
And we did poker decks for National Poker Day.
Yeah, we have some good stuff.
We had the best marketing.
Looks
team.
like we
a wheel
Benton got a wheel here.
against Queen High. Benton does not have a Hendon mob. There's a Brenton from Pennsylvania, but it's not the same person.
Right, again. Brenton has a Hendon Mob. Benton does not have Hendon Mob right now. This will be probably his biggest. This is his biggest cash ever.
Benton regularly played our Monsters and our other radio tournaments in the past, but those weren't necessarily reported to Hendon Mob at the time. So I do believe this will be his first official cash on Hendon Mob. He does say he plays cash games from time to time, but not a lot of tournaments. But he has golfed to 67 on a good course somewhere around here.
I hit 67 the other day. Congo River. Yeah, Congo River. Yeah.
Is it par 32 at that one?
No, I think it's 57. 57. They got a couple hard holes on that one.
It's not like using bumpers at the bowling alley?
No.
You know they got rid of the Disney one, my favorite.
What?
Remember the Fantasia fairways, like the 106-yard like putter one? They built the Star Wars hotel on top of that.
Yeah, they still have Fantasia Gardens.
I thought they tore it down.
No, there's still Fantasia Gardens. Yes, it's the.
Fairways is there?
Yes, and there's both of them there. No,
Oh, I thought
no,
the
no.
hotel was built on that.
Nope.
Oh, that's great. to
All
hear.
right. Chopper told them they can have the GAPT banner when they take it down.
Verbal is binding. You better have that in writing. And Chopper is reading the chat, so I'll let him look at that. Looks like 7 Deuce is going to get a little frisky here against 2 pair. 1.1 million. That I think this might be a misread on the cards. I don't think Austin really has that hand. This can't be real life. I'm being trolled by the camera guy. Come on. David announces all in, and if Austin really was goofing around with 7 Deuce, that was not the time to make that move. Well, I think Austin was just pushing some chips over to give himself more of a challenge, four-handed. He was getting bored. Come on, Austin. Put the sunglasses on. Tighten up.
Back on.
These players have locked up $13,435 off of a $250 buy-in, but the real prize is first place, $50,000 and a trophy, Multi Mayhem 3. Definitely need to add a trophy to the showcase at home. I'm going to give Faith a trophy. She's really put up with it today.
No, they've done a fantastic job, but unfortunately, this isn't a pay-to-play where everybody gets a trophy. You have to win this trophy.
135. We're 65 away from me doing something stupid.
Oh, 65. I'm just trying to get to 150 first. Ryan wants two. No, stop. Oh my goodness. I hope you didn't hear what he just. Yeah, I know it's old school, but that didn't work out for Frank the Tank very often. He had to get in the car, and I'm pretty sure he had to get to the lawyer's office after that one. He got divorced. Yeah. So yeah, this. All right. Let's see. David's sitting solidly after that hand with Austin with 46 big blinds, 14 million. We're on hand 73. We're just moving right along. Yeah, Ryan's just pressing buttons. The graphics are coming up, but you know what? Still playing poker behind him.
I didn't mean to do that.
That's all right.
Just count cards.
5-3 of hearts for Jose. It looks like through the screen here, he's getting chips ready to put in the pot, and he has. Thankfully, he threw the chips out with his right hand and not the cranberries in his left hand. That would have been a much different bet, but I don't think it mattered. Benton didn't have anything in the big blind, so.
If you're not going to be in Orange City this weekend and you're going to be in Vegas, look me up and tell me you're not a bot. I'll see you guys out there. I need some free lunches.
Free food is always the best. I always tell players I work for tips or meatballs, but since my grandmother's passed away, getting a solid meatball is tough to come by, so, you know.
Let's meet up at Carbone.
Carbone?
Yeah.
Is that in Vegas?
Yeah.
I'll have to go to Vegas?
That's the place.
I said I have to go. I'd go, just, you know.
I'll buy you a meatball.
All right, well, what about the plane flight? Yeah. All right, see, everybody, as soon as I say that, immediately, my buddy's always like, hey, let's go to Vegas. I'm like, I need a plane flight and a couple buy-ins and a couch to crash on, so.
Oh, I got the rooms.
Okay, ooh, okay, well, he's got the rooms. All right, we got a lot of diamonds here. King 3 for Jose, 6-4 diamonds for Benton, and a 9-5 for David. Looks like Jose's going to raise this up. We're probably not going to get any play behind him. Oh, never mind. Dolly, 9-5. David picks up a heart draw, and 1 million makes his decision a little harder, but he just gets rid of it.
Hand 74.
Yeah. I wish we were able to have a clock. We could see the blinds clock where they're at.
No doubt.
No doubt. No doubt. Austin is really good, by the way. Yeah, we agree. His play has been really well. He's made some good spots other than.
Second big final table
Yeah.
in a row in our major tournaments.
Second, Ryan says second big final table in a row.
Austin's Hendon Mob only goes back to 2025, and he already has $60,000. So Austin's really good, by the way. But at the next final table, we definitely have to see Cameron and Gil. Cameron's pretty close last night. You're almost there, buddy. So we're going to see a flop here with 8-7 versus 10-9. 4-6 deuce. Jose with the two highest over cards. Austin has a gutter and two live cards. That's what we didn't talk about, TJ, is the bag bonus. We'll get into that. So a lot of these multi-day tournaments, Byron makes it really enticing for players. We have a multi-bag bonus, and in this one, you can bag 4 times for this event. You take your best stack forward, and then you get paid on your 3 bags. How do you get paid? Well, you're paid $1,000 for each bag plus a min cash. So Austin made roughly another $4,200 just by bagging the 4 times before whatever his payout is today. So he's locked up over $17,000 when it's all said and done by multi-bagging. I know on the previous tournament, my wife managed to get a multi-bag, but couldn't do really much on day 2. But all these tournaments are worth playing, especially to try and play for bigger stack or nurse that small stack through satellite style, which I see a lot of players do. This one only paid 10%, so we didn't have to bring back 4,000 players on day 2, but it worked out pretty good. Everyone enjoyed it. Yep, I recognize a lot of you from yesterday, and once again, we are grateful that you all choose us to play and join us in the chat. Where else could you spend a Monday afternoon? And we thank you for it. No, the players here are fire, and the tournament structures and the promotions are fire, and we're lucky to work at the best poker room in Florida. So Austin's all in here. David has ace-6. Austin has ace-queen. David clicked it up to 700,000, and Austin just ships it here for 5.9. And David wisely lays it down, and Austin's going to pick up a little bit, get back on the track here with the chips, try and get himself out of 4th place with his stack here. Let's take a look real quick if the graphics want to catch up with me. And here we go. So you see David with 40 bigs up top, 12 million, all the way down to Benton, still at 20 bigs this late in the tournament. There's not a lot of structures anywhere that you have 20 bigs. No. I mean, that's amazing. And that's why this tournament will take a while, but it's worth it to see great play. We're not forcing you to be all in. It's not going to happen here. So pocket 4s for David now. And he's announced some sort of raise. Clicked it to 6.
Oof.
And Jose.
Sneaky.
But Jose just called, so Benton calls behind. Sneaky, a little Mr. Deeds. Yeah.
I think we're underestimating his sneakiness.
Jose does have quite a lipping range here. It's very surprising. We have 2 over pairs.
Look at that 3-3 trade deuce.
You have pocket 4s. It's a limped pot, and a guy bets 600K on trade deuce. You have to think you're good, and you have to raise or just call.
I think he's just calling right here.
This pot is going to swell up, though.
Yeah, I think David's going to check back here. Maybe not. Okay, 7. But he thinks he's in the lead. I think he was hoping to block a club or something, but
Do you think Jose has any thoughts that David might have an overpair?
he doesn't care
Why did he check here?
because he doesn't care.
Oh, I'm confused.
He was
Good for Jose, but I'm confused about the size of that pot. Maybe someone in chat can explain just what happened.
Yeah, I think again he likes to check call. He's okay with the pot where it was. He didn't need to risk any more of his chips if David did have a better hand than him, but again, that's the way Jose likes to play.
Jose just like that
Yeah.
jumped up to 14 million in chips out of the 36 million in play.
Right.
I mean, this could be anyone's game right now. That is just crazy to me. I guess that's how he made it here.
Right.
Do you think he's changed his style over the 87 years of play?
Well, he's 87 years old. He's only been playing for 5 years. So he's not. That's true. I was not there. I've only been around for 41 years of my life. Yeah. Well, Benton with 7s right here. Speaking of 87, we got 77 on the board. But no, and then we got a wow. We got a flop of and David has quads. Benton with a full house here, only losing. Oh boy, let's see what.
Cash call right there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And let's see what happens here. What did he do?
Did he say all in?
No, I thought he did.
Wow.
I thought it looked like he said he all in too. Yeah. And what are we gonna make it? 1 point. I mean,
You have to size it to look like a bluff.
why is he? And he calls and turns the cards over. And David shows him quads.
David did not hit a high hand. His kicker doesn't play.
And David bet. See, David didn't use any of his cranberries, and he bet the blues and stuff. Isn't that? Could that have been a tell?
That's the opposite tell, though. That usually means you're weak when you try and get your small.
I guess. Yeah. Again, that was a big hit. That was a big hit. Benton down to only 14 bigs now, 4.2 million. Oof. But again, I mean, you're playing four-handed. You have to.
Benton has played incredibly well to get here. I bet you if Benton played 5 or 6 more tournaments, he'd be a favorite in all these. He's definitely played well to get this far, but there's a couple little things you just need to work on there. David did win a sizable pot there. Separate himself with Jose with the chip lead. It looks like Jose is going to get frisky with the Queen 10, or as my wife calls the Varconi. She hates Varconi. If you know, you know. Queen 10 suited. Looks like it's going to get through the small blind. And Austin, oh, he's pipped. Queen 9. Austin getting a price, 300 to call. He's almost getting 5 to 1 on this. Is he going to, he just calls. Deuce 6-7, both players with overs. Backdoor flush for Jose. Backdoor straights, I guess, for both of them. With just queen high, Jose's bluffing with the best hand right now, and he takes it down. Yeah, boat versus quads. We had a 9 big blind pot. Yeah, that's the life we're living right now. Anything happened in World Cup today? I heard Messi missed a penalty.
Yeah, I heard that.
You know what? Before he joined Miami, I kind of like Messi. Now I think he's a little selfish. Yeah.
I don't know anything about him.
Yeah.
I just started liking football.
Well, as long as you're not a Bayern Munich fan, you're doing really good. You can. I know you like Man City or Man U, but you can join Chelsea if you need us.
No, Arsenal.
Oh God, you're not a gunner. You're garbage. Betting with pocket queens. Betting with pocket queens. Oh my God. King Trace suited, as my friend Nate used to say, ship it. That's why he was always on the tournament on the rail watching. 7 deuce. Oh, okay. Austin doesn't have the 7 deuce. He's safe.
And Benton just flatted with the queens, by the way. Can we just, yeah. After he just flatted only with the 7s and ran into the quad.
There's an overcard to the queens now. Can one of these guys wrestle this pot away?
Jose with
Oh, he's got rollers. He'll splash the pot whenever he wants.
I think one of our 7s has been mislabeled because this is another player leading out with 7 deuce.
And Benton slyly calls.
Yeah, he's going to see what happens on the turn. And knowing Jose, most likely he's checking back here, but he has turned open-ended here. I don't know why we're only because I guess the jack makes Benton with a better one. Okay, yeah, so he does only have that, but
At least his outs aren't 3 6s.
now I think he's all in. There we go. He did say all in there. Is Jose going to make this call? 3.2 million for Benton to go all in. And Jose just folds.
What is that Man U crap in there?
Glory, glory.
Nish and chips.
Oh, is that Nish? Is that you, buddy?
Nish and chips.
Yeah, Nish made a deep run if that's the same Nish that I know.
Anish Patel? Is he a Man U fan?
No, no.
Garbage.
Either way,
Come on, you Blues. Could be a Spurs fan. They had a rough season.
Spurs, Tottenham, yeah.
Do you see Wrexham's right there to come up next year, maybe?
No, I haven't been following that Wrexham stuff, yeah.
He's in the Champion League, right below Premier
That's
League.
wild. Yeah, it's Ryan Reynolds and, what is it, McDonald? Mike.
What's the other guy's name? No one really pays attention.
Well, we always call him Mac McDonald from Always Sunny, but.
Yeah.
All right,
If you
David.
wouldn't ask, I would have known now that you asked.
Right. Rob Mickellery or whatever, like, right? Yeah.
McClaney.
Yeah. Austin with jacks.
I think it's
The
first time we've seen
jiggities.
Jacks today.
Yeah, this is the first time we've seen jacks,
Quite
yeah.
a few times.
Last time doing with the Seth, he called it the jiggities. I'm like, whoa, okay.
Ace, 10, ace.
We got 3 real hands here. This could get interesting.
What did David fold? It's probably the winner.
I'm not sure. He just folded his hands into his face, though, or his face into his hands. But all right, and we have a flop of 9-6-7. Austin's still well out in front right now.
Welcome in, brother.
He's checking in to see who's blowing his chips. I love it.
Played great,
He did play great.
except for you picked a trash football team.
Oh boy. Ryan's still. Yeah. Anyway, we'll get back to the poker action here. Jose has bet some chips. Benton has called some chips, and Austin has gone all in. And now we are to Jose for 4.8. He only has essentially 2 overs to the board and a gut shot with the 8.
Benton's open-ended, right?
Benton is open-ended. Yes. This is where Benton's chips are probably going to go in the middle of this pot.
Benton's already standing up. I don't know if I like that.
No. Yep. And, well, did he?
Did he just
He
call
just
back?
He did. A chip had stage fright.
He like
Yeah, he threw it.
snap called
Yeah.
back.
And then it, yeah, interesting. I would say that's the closest to a balk you can get.
Take your base.
Yeah. That chip did get thrown, but it didn't go forward. It went straight down. If we got to go to video replay on this one, VAR. Well, what,
String call for sure
yeah.
at this point.
Let's see. They're all in or nothing right now. His ace is live. And then any one of his straight cards. I mean, you see him up there on top of the board.
I have a feeling this will go Austin's way. See if Benton wants to gamble or not.
Ryan is picking Austin for this one. He thinks it's going to stay, and the Jacks will hold.
Go, but I think he's going to call.
All right.
I predict a call.
Ryan is predicting a call.
He was all in with what, a 7 deuce earlier?
He was. Again, the chip gets slammed down. What happens if he slams that chip down, it goes forward? Is that forward action?
He wants to go get dinner.
Oh, maybe. Or if squeeze in an emergency 9, it's still only 5 o'clock. Oh, there you go.
That's the third time he snapped. Check.
I don't know how many times we're going to let him let the chip go into the pot and then take it back.
You know these online players.
Yeah, right.
They're clicking the mouse.
My goodness.
I think Karma or Poker Gods have called him thrice.
Yeah, like somebody just said floor.
Yeah, that actually is table 38. You need the floor?
38. That is 38.
Table 48. In Daytona
Uh-huh.
now.
Yeah, it's saying I'm surprised why the dealer didn't say anything there. I mean, that
Is he flipping the chip?
I don't know. Look, oh, there we go. Now we finally got a reaction here. I think Byron said something to him.
I think Benton's like, dude, I can go tee off any minute.
Yeah, I mean, he could squeeze in a full 9 right now. We just had the longest day of the year yesterday. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it was.
here all day.
Yeah, we were all here.
Yeah. He did it again.
Here, I can't take this thing.
Benton on his 5th attempt at calling.
Oh my God.
TJ, if you think long, you think wrong.
That's right, baby.
Oh, now Ben's getting a read. Ooh, he's going to peel. What? I don't know if this hand's going to go viral. I've never seen anything like this. Actually, when Charlie was in here, it was the greatest of all time.
Oh yeah.
When Charlie played.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and he went and took breaks and just did whatever he wanted.
Yes. Yeah. He's gone.
He turns it up. Does that mean it's a call? Or did he fold?
That's a call.
I'm waiting for the grab. Okay.
There we go.
Okay. Kurt Angle and then chat. Angle. This is insane. All right. Good luck to Benton here. He's got the outs you see at the top there. It looks like 8 clean outs. Otherwise, 13,400, and he's on the way out the door. That's a deuce.
We were playing 7 deuce. That would have been the card he needed.
I think Jose had folded ace 10, right?
Yes.
There's a 4.
Blank.
And Austin just knocked out Benton in 4th place. Big pot for Austin. Benton's going to walk away with 13,435 off of 1 bullet, TJ, and a rainy day where he decided not to golf. Congratulations to Benton. And honestly, my brother, it was nice meeting you. I hope to see you again. I know we had some fun conversations the other night about bagging chips and playing a big tournament. It was great to have you out here. That is our 4th place finisher. And look at these stacks, TJ. It's like right on top of each other.
Yep. Couldn't ask for a better last three players.
Nope. And something you may not know, and I made a note of this, out of all of our day 1 chip leaders, Austin and David were the only 2 that made the final table that were leaders on their first flight.
For their flight?
Yeah, isn't that great?
Jose was. I thought I saw his face too.
Oh, boy. I'd feel really bad if I was wrong about that.
I wish I'd waited
You
for
might
his
be
side.
right.
I think Jose was.
Well, I sent the emails. I guess I can look it up. I think you're right. So there's actually 3 of the day 1 chip leaders made it. I can show you the emails I sent them because I took most of these pictures. Let me see. Oh, it's actually on our GAPT Poker blog. If anyone wants information, you should go to the GAPT Poker blog because you can find everything there. Well, Chopper's in chat. He probably should just correct me and go, Ryan, yes, all 3 of them. But let's see.
Oh, I went to the wrong thing.
All right, no, so there's a niche right there.
Yep.
And,
Oh, you're on it.
yep, let's see.
David. All right, let's go to the next. No. There we go. There's Austin's.
Was Jose one of them? Aaron, Kirk was on there. Mark was on there. No, so,
I guess not. I
okay.
thought I saw Jose's face.
Well, he has been in previous tournaments in the past. Either way, a couple of these guys playing for a couple of days. Look at this. We have an open ender for David, And Austin has king high. He pairs his 9. And now David is left with the outs for just a straight here. 2.5 million in the pot. Just a pre-flop raise by Austin and a call. And David check called 500K. But now we're to the river here, kind of small pot. Just a tray comes. I got to do some investigating. Hold this, TJ.
Fly ball. Right field.
Where was our other notes?
Caught.
The bullets. Oh, we lost it.
The bullets.
I was going to tell you how many bullets each player was in for. but
Oh,
it's
wow.
just-
Wow,
it's on the
that's
bottom of
great.
the sheet.
Oh, on the bottom what sheet?
Cheat sheet.
The cheat sheets.
Yeah, the player notes.
You have them.
No, you took them.
No.
They were stacked over here. Now they're gone. Those 6 sheets that had like all the bios. Yeah, at the very bottom tells you how many bullets.
All right, Austin. 10.
But he triple bagged.
Triple bagged.
Yep. Congrats to Austin.
David 2.
2 bullets.
That's nice.
And as Richard, our poker manager, will tell you, David almost didn't play this. Richard said, David's like, I guess I'll play. All right, 5 high does not get through there. 5 high like a boss.
Mike can see 2.
Yeah, we'll see Mike at 10.
1 buy-in.
So Jose Martin's 1 buy-in, and he's now locked up 18,000, 25,000 for second, 50K up top. So between these 3 players, that's 13 buy-ins. David tried to bluff with the 5-4.
Oh.
He had an open-ended straight, and he missed it. River paired the tray.
Oh, that he tried to bluff there.
I guess it said only 700,000, but the blinds are so close. Let's see these stacks one more time as we get our dealer change in. And you can see Austin with 50 bigs, Jose with 42, and David with 28. 15 milli, 13 milli, and 8.5 milli. As every player now is locked up 18,500 and change. So Jose is says he's under the gun. Oh, there must have been a dead button from Benton being knocked out. Okay, so Jose has queen deuce. So we're going to be 3-handed now, so you'll either be the button or one of the blinds after this hand. So now it's caught up. David should get the button when his hand's over. So 2 club draws, 8-5 and queen deuce over 4-5-7 board. Austin has middle pair here. I think we're going to see no check bet 600K. Yeah, his top pair. Oh, Austin and David have battled to get these chips, but Jose's sticking around. And 2 pair now for Austin. Catches up on the river. Be disappointing for Jose to see that Austin made 2 pair there. 2.8 million chip pot. And Austin now 41 bigs with 16 million chips in play. And David, short stack, but still 21 big blinds.
Yeah. It looked like, I was like, where did all David's chips go? But he still has all those cranberries, so.
Ocean spray, baby.
Ocean.
They're kind of burgundy, but I still call them cranberry because that's what they do in Vegas.
I think, yeah. All right. 3-handed, we're on hand 84. Hand 117 is looking pretty good right now.
How many hands did we go 6-hand? This is great.
Yeah, we did go a lot.
We're now on a roll.
Yeah.
It's time to go solo.
Ace jack off on the button, raises up to, looks like
1,075,000?
1.1 million.
Those blue blend in, don't they?
Yeah, they sure do. All right, and Jose's asking what it is. We don't.
Oh, TJ, I don't know if I noticed it. We went up to 200, 400,000.
We are.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So level
200, 400 with a 400 chip ante.
When
Jose
you
with-
heads up, it goes back to 30-minute blinds. Sorry.
Ah, okay. Heads up will be 30-minute blinds. Okay, that's good. Good to know. And Jose puts the chips in right now with Queen Jack. He is behind. David has him dominated, but that's never stopped Jose before.
Okay, calls. Nice pot brewing.
2.8 million in the middle right now, and an ace king 9 flop rainbow. Jose with a 10, and he bets just cold million right out there. David all in.
Jose can't call this.
No way. Not at this point in the tournament.
Unless he puts David on total air.
Oh, he doesn't. I mean, no way.
Okay.
No way. Yeah, okay.
The only way he can call there is if he puts David on a really small pair and just thinks he has overs and the gutter.
Right, and the gutter, right. And he has to think both of his cards are live plus his 10. There's no way that you, yeah.
You don't make it this deep in a tournament making that call.
But Oh, that was nice. Serena took the blinds out of the ante out for him.
Professional.
It's like a self-service kind of thing here.
Did you train her?
No, I did not. No,
Someone in the
didn't.
chat earlier was talking about the procedures. I think that was a shout out to you.
Oh, really? I didn't see anything about.
It's about perfect procedures.
Oh, I know exactly what perfect procedures are. If it's a dealer, yes, we have. Yeah, he has perfect. He's just perfect with procedures.
It's on there.
Oh well, I can't scroll. I don't think, can I? Oh, here we go. I'm looking. Oh, here we go. Perfect procedures here.
Run to it now.
I'm not calling him out. I know right who that is, though. I love it. Always perfect procedures. Never afraid to get better. Makes me laugh. All right, Jose with pocket kings right now. David with 7-5 of clubs is going to make the call. All right. Heads up to this flop. 8 trade deuce, 2 clubs. Huge pair for Jose, but David has clubs. And let's see what happens. A very small bet from Jose.
800-ish?
And, yeah, why not just come along? That was I would have pushed the issue on that.
7-5 of clubs and sees it.
And now David's open-ended with the clubs. I think David might get frisky here. I think he gets frisky.
I think Dave has to shove.
Although he did fold.
He just calls.
Oh, well, there he goes. Oh, Jose went all in.
Jose just announced all in.
And David snap
You
calls.
tell me.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, Jose.
Well,
And David had him covered.
David had him covered. And we're heads up.
Just like that, we're heads up.
Wow.
Serena is going to double check. Sabrina or Serena?
Serena.
Serena's gonna
Serena,
double
sorry.
check. But I see those cranberries.
Yeah,
I mean,
David
Jose
has a.
made an awesome run, but that's just that's unfortunate. What a classy act.
Yep.
He knows.
Jose is a
Good game, he says.
great player. Thank you so much, Jose. I will see you. I know he loves playing our bounty tournaments.
$18,000.
Yep.
Congratulations. to him.
18,000.
All 3 of these gentlemen
Yep.
deserve to win this. But,
Yep.
Nice run, Jose. We're going to take just a moment probably to square the table up. So let's take a second to they're going to take a 5-minute break. So while they're doing that, I'm just going to run through a couple things for you. We can't stop talking about this, so I'm going to show it again. This is all in for America. I'm super excited about all these promotions, but I cannot get over biggest ass high hands. I'm probably going to get in trouble for saying that. July 6th. We've never done this before. I think it's 4 total periods, $7,600 for the highest hand every 3 hours, plus a royal will reset. I hate to even think about it this way, but it's almost unlimited $7,600 royal flushes.
No, that's the right way to look at that.
So if we dealt 10 of those that day, it'd be a pinch, but we'd pay out $76,000
We may have to call our accountant and be like, hey, we're giving away a lot more than we thought.
or retune the shuffle machines. You also have
The implications.
the Freedom Spin. $10,000 will be the top prize on the wheel when we have our wheel spins. And then we have our Power Hours, which is just crazy on July 4th, where it's going to be $17.76 every 20 minutes. And TJ, I'll be working the floor, I believe, in Daytona all day. You'll probably be here in Orange City, so they can come say hi to either one of us. And then July 5th is Party in the Pit, and I can just imagine you on the microphone giving money out. We do $74,000 in table game payouts. That's July 4th weekend, but we also have some tournaments. We have the Almighty Stack. If you're not playing the Mayhem, the second favorite is the 150K guaranteed Almighty Stack, where you get 100,000 starting units. It's $400. We do run satellites to this. You can get it as cheap as like $70 or $120. 30 minutes on day 1, 40 minutes on day 2. And one of the best 2-day tournaments around, where you have 100,000 stack. That's why we had to get these $1 million chips.
I think I might break out.
If it's in Daytona, you're welcome to play it, and I look forward to seeing you at the final table there.
I might come out of retirement and play some tournaments.
And don't forget the Super 40s, which will be July 11th, the week after July 4th. Nope. That's a single day 40K. It rolls off the tongue. Single day 40K. 300 buy-in, 40,000 chips. You can satellite into that one also for like $70. So all of our tournaments you have a chance to get into at the bare minimum like $70. Sometimes you just win a seat by even being in the room. So that's a great one. It's a one-day event, 30-minute blinds. Usually John, Byron, myself, we run that thing from start to finish, and people just love it. So we'd love to see you come out and play that. And if you're ever in the area and just want to play something that you know once a month is going to be great, we have the Classic. That's in Daytona, now with more chips, 25K guarantee. The next one of those is Sunday, July 19th. That one's at 11 a.m., and that's a grind. You're going to play all day, but you're going to get a great structure and great value for a $250 buy-in. And if you want to play something cheap and have some fun, I suggest the OC Monthly. Whereas TJ has said multiple times, the last prize pool exceeded $8,000, which is just crazy for a $75 buy-in. So definitely, if you're in town, check out the OC Monthly. And while you're here, pick up some swag. We got some hoodies. We got some T-shirts. We got hats. They even have like the new little satchels or the Merces. Yes, you can get yourself a Merce crossbody. I split my time between both rooms, but TJ's usually here. If you want one of us to sign it for you, I don't know why you would, but I'm offering. We'll definitely sign. We'll sign your Merce.
I've never signed a merch satchel.
Ghost, SU Noob or whatever, and Stan, thanks for the subscribes. I'd say thanks for the 1 month, but it's actually thanks for the first time. And TJ, do you want to glow beyond or ignite with Ember?
I'm already glowing with Ember.
It's a new name, it's new offerings, but you keep your points. Same way to redeem them, same way to earn them. New exciting names. We actually know all the names. I don't know if we're supposed to tell them all, but it's kind of exciting. One of my favorites is Phoenix, which is like the Black Diamond equivalent. But hope that you come and use your old card and get the same new, get the same rewards, or upgrade and get one of these cool-looking Ember cards. And I might have an Ember T-shirt that I might be wearing out in Vegas as a sneak. I don't know if I'm going to get in trouble for saying that, but I'm very excited about Ember, and also excited about our new relationship with the Palms for our players who like to visit out in Vegas. And we're going to go back to the table now because Byron has just dropped the trophy off. He's a show-off. 250,000 multi-room Mayhem 3 in the house. Because of compliance, we can't dump the cash on the table like the old WPT. That'd be funny to put the 50K out. At least some Monopoly money.
Right, yeah. I mean, I'm sure we have some prop money lying around here we could totally do, but that trophy is beautiful. And it's heavy. You better have a solid mantle if you're putting that thing on it. Substantial. That is a substantial sized trophy. No, that is not a Temu trophy. But look at that thing. It's been sitting on that table for the last 2 weeks.
We had like an Omaha tournament where the prize pool wasn't crazy, but the players really enjoyed it, and they were down to like 2 or 3. And they're like, you know, guys, we've been playing all day. Let's make a deal. And they're like, we can't. All of us want that trophy so bad. The trophy, it's crazy. All right, what are we saying in chat here? Let me open up my YouTubes. Looks like we got some comments here. Couldn't have two nicer guys. Heads up for first. I agree. We have Austin Bosk, and we have David Pierce playing for heads up. The Palms, way off the strip. Yeah, you know what? If you're going to be off the strip, you might as well be somewhere that has great food, and it's not too badly located. I'd say I do like the Palms. Plus, I think they have a movie theater. 50K in chips. Well, we have $1 million chips on the table. This was the 2 you were going for. Honestly, if you told me at the start of the day this would be the 2, I wouldn't say I'm surprised. 2 great players. I think we had excellent players, and once Wasim got knocked out, that was a huge threat to everybody with his experience. So we dropped a heads-up spoiler on Facebook. It happens. I'm sorry. I wasn't on Facebook. I'm in here with you guys seeing this a half hour later. We could probably sneak out and see what's going on because we see the things with you.
275.
I don't know. I don't know.
You're welcome.
They'll be all right. You'll be all right. Yes. It's better than Martin Cabral, thank God. Not like that. Casino Royale. No Will Kassouf here. You know, TJ, it's been kind of lame today. I haven't gotten Jonathan to laugh once, but he has realized he's been paying attention to me. I'm kind of offended. If I don't make the crew back here laugh, I haven't done my job. But we do thank them for coming in. Oh, he's giving me some sympathy giggles. As we near hour 3, we do want to take a moment to say thank you to the team that puts this together. Just back here with us, we have Jonathan doing cameras, and we have Thomas out there doing the action tracker. Obviously, Faith and Serena doing an awesome job of dealing all day. You got John and Austin who do the IT, which I call God's work. And from our marketing team, Sydney and Chopper. And then the leadership from both rooms putting us together. If you saw the picture on Facebook, you got Joe LaRosa and Daytona and Richard Manning here. Byron Rodriguez, tournament director, and then Fred and Mike up top. A lot of great leadership, a lot of experience, and they're willing to put it on the line and put some promotions and tournaments out there that make it worth driving to Central Florida. So we're glad you all made it out and hung out with us. Thankful for the staff and all the other departments that made this happen. It's always exciting, and we're going to gear up here for a heads-up match and live cash games on stream. Reach out to Chopper. TJ and I would love to be part of it. If not dealing or playing, we'll talk about it, or we'll watch and we'll laugh along with you guys. But, oh, it's business time. Got the shades. You know, I told Austin earlier, the future's so bright, got to wear shades. So my name's Ryan Unger, and this is TJ Eberhardt, and we're bringing you heads-up action here, live from the Orange City Racing Car Club on a 30-minute delay.
Right. We're as live as we could possibly be to keep this legit. You know, we don't want to be streaming exactly live. What? Nice and evil. Oh, no, don't know. Yes. Looks like Austin's posing for a picture here. Oh, yes, we are. And there we go. We are taking a nice final table picture. The GOAT. Byron is the GOAT.
Good luck, David.
Oh, boy. Yep, thanks. Wow, Mr.
Okay.
Yeah. My goodness. All right, so chip counts right now, we are pretty 20 million for David, 16 million for Austin, 50 big blinds to 40 big blinds to 25,000 per second. There we go.
How much?
All right. It's kinda, bam. Up. There it goes. All right.
Oh, I'm in this box.
25-6 right now. Yeah, really. I feel like when I get to this point in tournaments, this is where I just take a nice sigh and say, listen, it's going to be what's going to be. Let's play our best poker right from here. Don't think about anything.
Highs and lows today. They both had massive pots. David folded a straight flush draw with a made flush. Austin got frisky at the 7 deuce, and both have battled back to be here.
Yeah, absolutely. That's why when Austin lost that one pot and he went down, I was like, he's got plenty of chips. He just needs to take a deep breath and get to the next hand. And he's done exactly that. His cool has been as ice cold. Yeah. Yeah, he has not been forced to push his chips in the middle of the pot, and that is huge. There's nothing worse than investing your time and money and then getting just forced out of a tournament because the structure is just so bad. We do not have that here at Orange City or Daytona Beach. Noob is 30 hands away. I don't know if we're going to get there. I'm not sure what kind of what kind of player David is heads up. Yeah. I know David does get his range is pretty wide playing cash, but yeah, they don't have to. It's not a raise and a shove. Yeah. David wakes up with ace king suited, but also only with 8-6 off right here. Well, we did just come back. You know, we always take that little break again to refill the popcorn, pretzel bucket, go to the restroom. We don't want to miss a hand here, so we had to do that while we're on break. I love popcorn. First of all, movie theater popcorn. Second best is theme park popcorn. But no, the next movie I'll be going to see is Toy Story 5. It's already out. Came out the 19th. Yeah, I am definitely going to go see that within the week. Take some special friends and go see that movie. I do. They're pretty awesome. All right, so we see David makes an ace. Austin makes bottom 2 pair with trays and 6s, but David ships. Yeah, that was a big bet, and just like that, David has 74 big blinds, 30 million in chips. Yeah. No. I mean, he's fine, but oh boy, we're bringing that up again. Cameron, we're sorry. Ryan's, yeah. Noodles. Go find some. What's your favorite kind? Oh, Thai noodles. Okay. So more of the rice noodle though. Rice noodle. Yeah. Chow fun is a good one. You know what I really like? Any kind of noodle I can put soy sauce on. Yeah. So that's delicious. Yeah, a little curry. Yeah. All right, back to the poker action. We are. It is. It is. It's actually past 5 o'clock. That's right. That's right. Vegas is the only place you can wake up and watch NFL football at 9 o'clock in the morning. That's amazing. College football even earlier.
970 deuce.
All right. Austin with top pair. David with middle, bottom pair and open-ended. And we are not going anywhere here. And an ace. It's probably going to end this. Just goes check, check. Yeah. Austin will take that one down.
You got a 5 too? 6. Yeah. That's what I meant.
Look at the vision of the room here. You see the live stream experience we have here. You see the table, how great that is, designed in-house. The chips designed in-house. We got a great setup going here. Hope everyone gets a chance if you've never come out and visited. And remember, this part of Orange City is actually an expansion. You're looking at old movie theater number 2 right now, as we sit in what used to be the manager's office in the movie theater. If you haven't seen the expansion out here, you missed it over the last few years. Great things have happened, and a refresh is in Daytona, so check it out. A new viewing window as you walk in, and big things to come. All new TVs in Daytona. I don't know if you've been there recently. They put up the tripod. Yeah, there's a wall gone. They built the cage up, and now there's these tri-channel TVs, so you actually see 3 screens at once. They're like side view. It's really cool. So we're definitely doing things to keep both rooms fresh, but these tournament chips are incredible. Everything we're doing to try and bring you the best experience. Obviously, we're the best rooms in Central Florida, but I like to think outside of Florida now, everyone's putting Orange City and Daytona on the map, the place to play poker, especially if you want the best tournament value or you want to win $5 or $6 million a year in high hands for sure. Oh, the old Jack Travers 9 deuce. This one shouldn't be too exciting. We get the King 10-8 flop. Trying to make it exciting. Oh, 6 on a turn. We have a gutter. Jack high, currently in the lead. Ace on the river.
Let's see. Who's going to bet this one and try to take it down? Nobody. Check, check. No, I can. Listen. Yeah, I can feel the hot seat. Ryan's in the hot seat.
No, it literally is. I felt like my leg was on fire.
Yeah, that's why I just rolled my pants up here, but I decided to put them down. Little Matty-O action. You ever walked in on Matt? If you're out there, you ever walk in on Matt? He's got his pants rolled up to his calves.
I've gotten a good game from him.
Good game. You got to say good game, or else you're gonna end up in HR. Yeah. No, it's a team. It's a team sport, evidently. Oh, Matty-O, one of our OGs. No, I don't remember. Chris, the player. Oh, unfortunately, we have so many Chris's, so many Johns, so many Pete's that everybody. John Doe, like legit John Doe. Okay, wow, look at that. David with ace jack of clubs. Clubs are my favorite suit. I don't know why. I just.
4-7 of clubs, 4-7 of diamonds.
Ooh, I like that. I like that. I don't know why. I like clubs, but I'll take.
Think about the 4-color decks. Would you ever
I just talked to Richard Manning about this. I wish we could have them.
no more misdeals or
No.
misreading hands?
No. Well,
I mean, people complain.
they do complain. We are creatures of habit.
But if you're online doing it, why can't you do it here? Why not have less mistakes, make it easier to play? If you're, and half the people are screenagers now looking at their phone while they're playing. I think the chance of misreading a hand goes way down. I think it's better for poker. I didn't think Big Blind Ante would be a thing. If you told me 5 years ago, I wouldn't have believed you. Big Blind Ante is so standard now. If you tell me 5 years from now we're not using 4-color decks, I'd be disappointed.
Yeah, I agree with you on the 4-color deck. We've talked about using a 4-color deck before, but poker players, we're creatures of habit. We like, when you come into this room, we're going to open table 23 and we're going to open table 16. Yeah, they're beautiful. But when we move them and we're like, all right, guys, today we're going to open this on table 28 and we're going to put this game on 34, they're like, wait, what? Why are we doing that? What? What's going on? Yeah, it's amazing. But I know we'd get some backlash, but I think people would jump on board once they see them in play. There's nothing like seeing the green clubs, the blue diamonds. That's all we're changing, but it's a lot of fun. I love a 4-color deck. Anytime I used to play online, I would play a 4-color deck. I thought it was more profitable too.
You make a quick brain snafu when you're not paying attention. Why not make sure the rightful hand wins? All right, we have a raise. David had limped. Austin goes 6x on it. Or no, he goes 3x. The blinds are 400 with ace-9 suited. Dave's going to get sticky with 10-6. Queen-9 tray on the flop. No one has a heart. 2 hearts out there. Yeah, I agree. I'm calling him Glorilla. Yeah, or Glorilla. But I think that's the future. I think once we have it and people get used to it, they'll forget it used to be red and black. Red and black are arbitrary. It's just what they are.
Yeah. How many? Let me sign up for a 1-2 no limit 4-color deck, please.
Sure. You do it for a year, they'll forget about it, and they'll be happy you have it.
Yeah.
Especially with the attention span. And I'm not picking on people. It's just there's so much going on. There's so much in your face happening at once. You know, we got Soccer World Cup right now, and you're looking up or whatever it is, weather, and then you know, why have a misdeal? We are not going to 4-color deck. It is something that TJ and I are both advocates of. Just like I'm a mixed game advocate, and so is Chopper, our marketing director. We love mixed games, but we can only do what we can do. More mixed games to come in the future, hopefully. Our 6-card Omaha event, just a month ago, we had a single-day trophy event, had, what, 80 or 90 runners in it? It was disgusting. It was like a $3,500 or $4,000 for first on a $300 buy-in, single-day 6-card PLO. How many cards do you need to play Omaha? I guess they need 6 plus 5 on the board.
Yeah, I had the pleasure of dealing 2 of those tables in that day, so I had to think about it. It was the fact that it was true pot. We do true pots in our Omaha tournaments, so therefore it is a little tougher. And when you're multiplying, you know, 17.5 times 3 plus the rest, oh my.
Call.
With ace-9 of diamonds. And I think we got all in.
You get lucky.
This could be it here.
Austin's effective stack.
3 outs for Austin.
So 17 million in the pot here. 40 big blind pot. Yeah. So we have pocket queens versus ace-9 suited. 17 million in there.
Oh my God.
Ace-7.
Wow.
Austin now only has to fade 2 queens, and he'll be the chip leader with a full double here. Actually, it might be closer in chips than we think. There's the 4 hearts. David down to just the queen of spades or queen of hearts. Otherwise, Austin gets a full double. I'll give the honors to TJ.
Oh, and he just makes quads.
So David can say he lost the quads.
Right. David had quads today and lost to quads. And, I mean, we always say, you know, when you have queens or kings, the ace always comes. Well, Austin got all of the aces.
Oh my God.
Oh, my. All right, let's see.
As Serena counts that, looking at the chat, a multi-day Omaha tournament would be amazing. I don't think we're there yet. I think when we did a multi-day series, we had like like 10 trophy events in 12 days, whatever it was, and one of them was a Omaha. I do think that is something to come in the future. I'd like to also see a mixed of Omaha and Hold'em. And by request the other day, a player asked, could we do, and I said they must hate dealers, PLO, no limit, bomb pot tournament round and round. So it's split. Yeah. 8 hands of PLO, 8 hands of no limit, bomb pots only. Oh,
you
Austin's
got
going to spin the wheel. I guess his
Yeah.
9 did play. Ace, 7, 4 or something. Yeah. High hand for the G-Man. Yeah, that 6-card Omaha was a 6 max, and people were kind of intimidated to deal it, and then they actually had a great time. You know what I said? It's 30-minute blinds. Take your time. Give everyone their cards, and just let them bet, and they had fun. Yep, I know Eric loves mixed games. We want a Torse tournament. Well, that's not going to happen because we are going to bring the H back. The T sucks. But on that note, no, I hate the T. But on that note, well, let's play this hand. 10 king, 4 deuce, open ender for David, 5 trade, bottom pair for Austin. We've had a request. One of our players, Teddy, Mr. RG, he played the deuce to 7 single draw no limit and loved it.
Yes, he's asked me to deal it. I told him I'll deal it. I just have to spread it.
Oh, there's 2 pair for Austin now. I would love to make sure our dealers can do. It's not even that hard. It's a 5-card draw game. It's 1 draw, 1 round, and it's no limit. It's 2 rounds of betting. And to me, when they used to say no limit is the Cadillac of poker, deuce to 7 single draw no limit, it's pure. You either have it or you don't. And if you have the guts to stand pat and shove it all in with like a 10, made 10, when a guy's drawing 1 card, good for you.
Yeah.
Teddy enjoyed it. And then they have a term in that game called snow. Do you know what snowing is? Snowing is when you do exactly that. When you stand pat and try and like block, let's say you have 3 7s in your hand, which is a terrible hand, but you're blocking the hands they could possibly have, so you stand pat and then bet them off. That's called snowing, which is hilarious. So if you're a deuce to 7 fan and you're in chat, let us know. We want to bring it here. We're looking at training some studs at the dealers after the summer and get some stud 8 and Omaha 8 going. Mixed games are the way to go. We're trying to grow it. Badoogie, well, I guess you can spell it. I see it. Yes, Badoogie. Mixed games I wouldn't say they're the future, but it's definitely nice to have those amenities and offer all the different game types. It is a bummer this summer at the World Series that only televised events are 2-card. Makes it hard to watch and listen to if Blesnik. But let's bring in some more mixed games. No chainsaws, though. All right, David's going to fold his button with 4 deuce. Wow, all I did is say mixed, and chat woke up. All the bots are gone. Mix, mix, mix.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's great because when we're thinking about adding games to the room and growing the room, we need your input. I mean, we can go and say, hey, you know, we hear from players that we want these kind of games and stuff.
Eric
But
is exactly correct.
Yeah.
It is a triple draw thing, but hey, any snow is good in Florida.
yeah, snow is not common in Florida, but you are correct, Ryan says.
Mini games at the table.
Mini games. Oh, they're talking about prop bets and stuff.
Yeah,
That's a
prop
state.
bets.
That's a state thing. Yeah, yeah. We're trying to run a legitimate business here. No 7 deuce game, red or black,
Yeah, no.
all that stuff.
Keep it clean.
Yep.
Keep it clean. Legally, we are allowed to spread Chinese poker. It just never became.
Right. It didn't. We thought about it for a while. I used to love playing
It's on our group
Chinese
database,
poker.
it's just
Yeah.
it's never
Yeah.
posted.
No, it
We
is.
did one night in Daytona about 10 years ago. Run a horse cash game one night. We need to do it again. We did it here too.
We did.
25
Yes, we did a 20. Yep. Yep. A horse game.
With the 5-card PLOs picked up here.
Mhm.
4-card Omaha's the best city.
Yes. Or we had 4 1-2. We had 4 1-2 no 1-2 pot limit Omahas going. 2-2-5 pot limit Omahas on Saturday. It was wild.
And you get a 10 quarter.
Yeah, and then we get to 10. Well, actually, yeah, 10-25 with an ante or 50 chip. Yeah, it was wild.
And you earn rewards here, or in other rooms you can go play, but they don't earn points and rewards.
Right. All right, so we got 2 pair right now for David. Austin is just thinking about making a move, and there is the move, but David most likely not going anywhere.
McKinley, you're absolutely right. I think all cash games are great. We should get them all on stream. I think having some of our regs and fun players on there would be great for viewing. Oh, I was eating a spree. Sorry, salt and sour. I do have some Oreos, but TJ said he's too professional.
Well, you know, I just
Sprees.
oh sprees. I like sprees, but shopping sprees, especially at the Yeah, we just found a box of Slim Jims that's hiding back here. That could be torture, considering I said my favorite table snack was beef jerky. All right, and we are on hand 99. We got 99 hands, but anyway, up. I guess we're done with this hand. And just like that, we're into triple digits. Hand 117 getting closer and closer right now. Austin is in the pink or peach color shirt, and David is in the blue jacket, black cap. And that's Serena dealing in the middle. David with 4 tray offsuit. I don't even think he completes. I don't know. Faith will be coming back. Yep, yep. And we got a 499. All those and ace, heart, and yeah, and they just checking. And now, well, they're gonna chop. Now they're chopping. There's no way he thinks 4 high is good, but 4 high is good. I think 6 high is the lowest I've ever seen somebody win a pot with. So I'm gonna put this down in my baby book that they're gonna chop a pot with. 2
I was
pair
like,
4
I don't
high.
think so, bro. I was like,
Unlike Omaha, you don't have to play one of your cards. You can play the board in this game, or else
That's
Austin
funny.
would have been in trouble there.
What would be your ideal game for a stream? Something different.
What's that?
What would be your ideal game for a stream?
Whatever.
Playing.
If I was playing, I would like to play a 2-5 no limit hold'em and then PLO high low mixed game.
1
Yeah,
million?
I love high low. Some of the,
Weird. One game and no limit. So they're both big bet games, but one's no limit.
one's no limit, the other one is pot limit and high low. Yeah, I've won I've won my largest pot playing high low, and I will advocate.
A lot of dead money in that.
There is just I just love it. I love being able to play multi ways and then the 1-2 the 2-5 no limit will kind of like slow you down a little bit if you're getting out of control on the PLO side. So David with just 10-5. Austin with bottom pair, but he's got that big ace heads up is always usually good. always, usually. That doesn't make any sense. Don't mind me. I still have no idea what they're doing. This game baffles me to this day. I know. Yeah.
I'm going back to World Poker Tour in 2003, where every episode would start with "No Limit Hold'em is played with 2 cards, and then we have a flop, a turn river." Thank God we got away from that. I think enough people know the basics, but that's all I know. And I know if I max late reg, I'm closer to the money. That I do know. I also know that's called the dirty diaper. And he's actually not a bad player, Nick Rigby. What do I win for calling this to end on 117? A tournament free roll? If this ends on exactly 117, come find me. Send location. What? That's Khabib. Send location. This is going to be hand 102, I believe. Once again, we do thank you all for hanging out in chat. Our numbers are stuck on our screen, but when we open our phone app and see the YouTube, I see that we did grow up to in the 130s again. If we would have hit 200, I would have done something crazy, but I'm glad you didn't call me out on that. We do thank everyone for watching and participating. It makes it fun for us in here. 9-4 suited, we're 7-6 off. Austin did raise it up to a milli. David called, and David's open-ended, and Austin has 2 pair and a backdoor.
This could get silly.
Yeah, get a little sticky here, 2.5 million in the pot.
See who's going to get out of control.
Oh, we're almost at 149 viewers. Man, if I just had one more friend.
No, 39.
Oh, we're on there. Noob, if I knew who you were, maybe you'd get a prize. Look at that boat.
This would be brutal if David hits his open-ended straight.
Oh, that's a good fold. I kept thinking he makes that full house. Austin has the full house already, and David definitely makes the straight.
Had a
on the
monster, my
river, and
brother.
That would be tournament ending, most likely.
What are you doing?
No doubt,
I was like, that's
you
the
were
one right here.
very fun to watch.
Full house.
Prize, did you say? I know who that one is. Did we hit 140? Is that what he said? Let me see. Did we do it?
Did we do it?
136. 4's dropped out. Oh boy. Yeah, I was going to grab some dollar chips and make it rain or hail.
I'm sorry, what are you saying?
It's like
Oh.
Sharon Stone in Casino. Is it Sharon Stone? Yeah. Yeah. All right, so David just going to limp the button here. Austin has the option. See, we're not at the World Series. We deal to the button last.
Oh, too soon.
Actually said that to Serena today to try and jinx her. 6 ace queen. It's been a good debacle out there this summer, but
I mean, we need
social media, it's probably always been a debacle. We just didn't know.
I've heard things.
4 tray, jack 7 here. We have the ace queen 10. Jack high is going to be good, but Austin picks it up with his 4 high. He bets out. You know, they hire so many thousands of dealers for the whole summer. I'll tell you a quick story. I was playing at one of the rooms. I won't besmirch them, I should say. And the dealer was all excited. That was their first day, and they missed out a couple times. And they said, tomorrow I get to deal the horse tournament. So I text my wife and said, tomorrow I'm not playing the horse tournament. If you can't get the 2 cards, I don't want you to try 7. But, you know, you got to – now we're 3-4 weeks in. So the dealers now at the World Series are all A+, maybe.
So David had.
I fold.
David had the ace of spades or whatever. Oh, he would have had aces. He would have had aces. He looks a little steamy right now.
Oh, see, I brought up the World Series.
Yeah, we had our first card flipped over. I'm not sure.
TJ, the other night, I had to rescue a dealer in Daytona. I had to go do something for emergency, and I pushed in and dealt a hand. Of course, Byron, our tournament director, had to stand right over and judge me. And I didn't get the card quite over the button. So the second time around, Byron said, I got a little cocky. When I tried to get it over, it exposed. Of course, it was a face card. And a player looked at me, and he said, would have been my queen. I said, yeah, it's usually an ace.
Oh, my. Oh, my. I mean, it is. Yeah, no. You probably haven't dealt, yeah, I know. I love dealing. I keep dealing just to stay fresh. I know you guys see me on the floor all the time, but I do love. I do love getting in the box and dealing once or twice a week. And every time I get in there, like, oh, look at you, got the day off. And it is like a day off. I love hanging out with y'all on the tables. But doing God's work, like Ryan says, on the floor, making sure you guys have the best time when you come to Orange City. I know that's what they're doing in Daytona. Ryan, John, Byron, making sure these tournaments are perfect, exactly what you want.
Byron does it all, John and I just execute.
Oh, they just execute. That's right. Byron's world, we're just living in it. Is that what you're trying to say?
We're here to make Byron
Oh.
look good, and it's
Oh.
not hard. He does a great job.
He wears those suits. David raising up with Jack 10 and not going to get any extra chips right now from Austin.
They're still so close, even though it looks like they're not.
Yeah, David does look frustrated.
It's 40 bigs, though.
Right. I mean, this is the point where you say you need to take a deep breath, but you can tell by his body language he is definitely not happy about something. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, they're deep. They can play poker still. There's no need. It's just
David is a regular in our cash games, and as a poker player, you're going to have adversity. David will walk that one off. He's going to be fine. But sometimes you need those little tests to wake back up. Like Mike Tyson said, you always have a plan until what? You get punched in the face.
no. I try not to listen to that kind of.
What's your strategy? It doesn't matter.
Just try not to get punched in the face. We're trying to protect Serena at all costs. Yes, we do definitely keep our dealers safe. That's what walking the floor will do. You keep your presence known. Players stay in line. And David takes down a pot. Get a little smirk out of him. Maybe he's rebounding now. Austin just steady Eddie. Hand 108.
Will we get to 117 hands? Or we go to 140?
180? Listen, if we're at 180, I'm going to need a nap. Just kidding.
I'm going to go walk the dog.
Walk the dog.
1 million.
Is that the yo-yo? You do it with the yo-yo? Oh, we have a dog at home. Okay, great. Wow. Okay. And we got 8 tray of diamonds and 9-7 off, and David will not call the raise.
So, knowing these players, this is kind of strange. During the normal flights, believe it or not, these are 2 more talkative players on a nightly flight. And like I said, both of these players ended up as chip leaders in their flights. Austin will discuss hands and talk, and Dave's always has a cash rack right behind him in case they call him for a cash game. That's his lucky thing. He says he only makes money in tournament if he has like a rack of red and green behind him and his laptop plugged in, obviously. But a little quiet here. These guys are pretty serious here. They have locked up 25,000, but that is the pay jump is second place,
Yeah, right.
which is what you get, and you guarantee 50K to first. But for $250, where else are you going to go? Looks like David going to race to 850. And this is real heads-up poker. You're not going to have hands. You're just playing, and you're getting in the streets and fighting it out for little pots. 135, TJ. Still want to hit 150 or 140 in the chat.
I'd love to. I'd love to. We're close. 15 away from that 150. But I'm happy with 135 right now. That's definitely the highest I think we've had. We got to 139. No, I'm just saying, I mean, right now for these streams, and we just hope to
1
grow
million.
this stream, grow this brand. That's what we were trying to do. All this effort, hard work. David with queen 4 off. Austin with 7-6 off. Yeah, we have had several subscriptions right now. I think a couple more. Right. I know my daughter just got her own YouTube account, and she's like, "Daddy, I can go live now. I got 50 subscribers." I'm like, "Let me see the list. Let me see the list." But she loves it, and half of them are just videos of her. Make it real. Don't let no spoilers. Okay, it is technology. Yes, Lily Pad is a new character, and there's like a camera. But yeah, can't wait to see that. But yeah, it's usually just her making fun of her brother. Well, yeah, because well, we don't want to ruin it. If you haven't watched, Toy Story 4 or 3 or 2 or 1, you need to. But I hug. Oh yeah. Yeah, Huggy Bear.
I'll check.
All right. Forky. Not Sporky. He's Forky. Oh my goodness. All right. Anyway, Back to the action here. We got a queen for David, a 7 for Austin. Yeah, bet and a call. And down to the river. No player with any flush draw or any other outs, but. And a deuce. Gives both players 2 pair, but David has the better. He will lead out here. Let's see if Austin makes a call with his 7. Heads up, he might. It's hard for him to have, hard for David to have a jack in this situation, but. And he does, and he'll find out the bad news. If you're just now joining us, which I really hope you're not, because I mean we're down to the final 2 players. But just a reminder, July 3rd through July 6th, we are giving away over $250,000. That's the same as $250,000, right? And that is the minimum. We will be we are guaranteeing that we are giving away $250,000, right? No, we're not giving away Oreos. Oh, Ryan will. We go see Ryan in Daytona. He'll give you Oreos, all right? And not like Teddy KGB where he's got them. He's not going to have them in a poker chip rack, all right? And they're not going to be cracked open. But no tells that way, all right? But it is going to be what?
So as we start hand 113, 4 away from what Noob called, what do you think is going to happen here with these chip stacks being relatively close? I mean, you're almost dead on right now. It looks at the top of the screen. I mean, Austin's got David by maybe 100,000, whatever it is that makes it. But what do you think this is going to come down to? Because these guys played 12 hours, 13 hours yesterday. We're going on 3.5 hours today. Both are concentrating. What's going to happen?
They're just going to get 2 big hands, and the money's going to go all in the pot. I mean, it's a classic train wreck. That's all it's going to be. It's going to. These 2 players are very good. They're not going to purposefully toss their chips in the middle. I don't see that happening. I see big hand, either pocket 10s and like ace queen or something. I don't see either player playing this deep, playing this long, trying to get, silly with something. I just think it's going to be a train wreck. What do you think?
I think there's great result for either player. I mean, Austin coming in today with over 60,000 and Dave with around 47,000, and they're each going to add a big amount onto their Hendon mob. This is it's been a great matchup. At the beginning of the day, if you would have told me these were the heads-up match, I would have said, okay, I believe you. They're both great players. All right, chat's telling David to be calm. All right, this turn, or river's not going to do much here. Austin is going to bet with the best hand. 8 million chip pot.
700.
There's 8 million in the pot. He made an announcement and he takes it down.
25 and 5.
And all it takes is one hand like that.
David was open-ended. That's why he's.
Chat, as we're heads up here, and I heard we're over 160 views. Awesome, awesome, awesome.
Thank you.
Content creator stream. Oh, that sounds awesome. I like it. I don't know who Noob is, but you're having fun in here. You're #1 contributor.
Oh, what are the blinds? I'm sorry, 250.
This is like a scary movie. Do you want to play a game? Stab 6. Austin is on the button. First to act here. He's got the 7-5. We used to call that the mother lover in Tampa. He's going to just call. We're at the 250 level now. 500,000. David 7-6 off. Similar starting hands here.
It could be a hand like this.
No, you're not chatting too much. I'm just trying to figure out who you are. We're trying to identify you. Deuce Queen 9. Dealer has 21 again.
500.
I think aggression will take this pot, and Austin does with a bet.
Yeah, I thought that could have been the hand where they both flop like trips and somebody boats and the other does not. But that would have been a hand where it could have happened. Again, Austin 23 million, David 13 million, but still with 26 big blinds. You just have to take a deep breath and lock back in and focus. You cannot let one hand at this point, get your mental psyche.
And 116.
Oh my, 116.
I guess I better play the 117. They still have that, the 3-ball lottery thing.
I don't know. I've heard lottery is bad for it's good for people who are bad at math, but I know people love it. So.
No, it's also scary movie.
Nuba said they've narrowed it down. Ryan says, "Oh, okay." That narrows it down for him. And just like that, hand 117 has started. As she's riffling the cards. It is called riffling, is what we in the industry call that. And that's
How do you dox yourself? It's Orange City Poker Street. I'm Ryan Unger. That's DJ Everhart.
that's right.
That's Faith and Serena and Byron.
And we have a jack tray of hearts for Austin.
1.2.
He's picking up some cranberries. Okay. Are you? Okay. All right. David with Queen 5 suited elects to call behind. Ace 10-7. Neither player makes contact. Yep. And he's just going to fold. That was it. That was 117. That was close. Hour 3.5, yep. I think that it looks like a wave. The hands are moving. Yeah. Nice to see you. All right. We are dealing the proper order here. It's very good. It's good to see that. No. 7-6 off.
I haven't seen any cut cards on the flop.
No cut cards? Yeah. Oh. The rule card. Oh my goodness. That just tells you they didn't verify the cards.
I don't know. I think these are both great players. Chat. Both of these are great players.
How much?
All 6 that made the final table did
1.25.
David raised to 1.3 million. Austin makes a call. Defend, defend, defend. Jack 7-4. David with middle pair checks. Austin must have checked blind because David checked quickly and then we put out the turn. And Austin has raised. David quick calls. And we had a king of diamonds on the river. Not sure what story Austin's telling, but it's a very expensive story if he wants to find out the ending. David deep in thought. Can he find a call here? Does he believe his opponent? He does. He does. That's a tough. Yeah. That's a tough one.
I do think Austin, who does study poker, takes it very serious, has probably been looking at some heads-up stuff. You definitely could see a shift in the momentum here. But David's not out of it. You look up top, still 17 bigs. One double, and it literally is back to even almost. Just under 9 million against 28. Still in this one. As you see Faith pulling in the big blind ante as we go here. Did I mention I'm on the couch? Did I mention I'm in a chair next to TJ sharing a microphone? We did a great job sharing today.
We're having a great time.
Sharing means caring. I know they can only hear half of what we're saying, but I'm loving that.
Yeah.
The better half, as my wife would say. The better half. Ace 9 versus 7 Trey. And TJ, you can hold the mic. Sharing.
Thank you. Thank you. We have a Jack 9 flop. Austin way ahead. A 5 of spades on the turn. And we're going to have a bet.
Do you think that David's gearing up for some kind of like semi-bluff punt here? I feel like he's been just waiting for something. He may force it. I hope not. He may force it. That's going to be on one of my T-shirts. Poker ain't easy, but punting is. No?
I didn't know you were gonna have a T-shirt.
I'm also working on one GT No. Is it a GTO? GT No? Oh, okay. Or
Am I short
my
again?
range is off your charts.
We'll get there once.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh my
okay.
lord.
I'm working on it. Austin's ancestors were GTO wizards. I like Austin, but it's GT No.
Oh, here. Yep. And this is where David's chips definitely go in. This could be that spot you're talking about.
They don't have to go in first, just raise.
He does just call. And Austin has a.
Jack right here would be spicy.
We could see something here. Let's see what we got.
Check.
Queen in the board, and there's the jack you just talked about.
That's spicy.
And we go check, quick. What in the world? Where are the chips? Here we go. Okay.
It's hard for your opponent to make a hand heads up.
Right. And David just calls. Yeah. Austin has control. 8 doesn't help anybody. And just checks behind. We just feel like we're leaving money on the table right now for David. No bet there. I wonder what we miss. I feel like we missed something. David definitely seems like his body language seems upset.
I still think it's from that king being flipped.
But the ace that got flipped, yeah. Yeah, but I mean, I guess.
Has dwindled for him, or the chips
Yeah.
have gone Austin's way and
Right. Yeah, you definitely have to battle.
the heads up is a different
I'm
I
bad.
agree what just happened, but yeah. All right, King 7 of diamonds.
What just happened is David's only taken down like 1 out of the last 8 or 10 hands.
Yeah,
1.2.
got to raise 1.2 million and a fold.
I promise you the next time I'm
It's
going
a
to get it
point
right.
now where the cards do matter, but you're playing your position, you're playing your stack.
Usually Serena just counts
Austin's
it for
gonna
me, so
keep chipping away until David makes a stand.
used to being catered to.
I don't cater.
I've noticed.
It's like Austin's being more chatty. David's definitely quiet.
I got it.
It's hard to see
Oh,
faith.
no, I'm
That trophy is
fucking-
substantial.
Oh my god.
I like when the
I'm
players travel 'cause
sorry.
they don't want the trophy. I can just hold it for them at my house.
Oh my gosh. I'm not a numbers.
seven
Well, I
suited for
use
David.
up all my numbers abilities during the
On his
day.
button. 16 bigs.
Wow.
Looks like he's going to raise 1.25. Austin with 9.5. Just lets it go.
All right, here we go. Yes, let's go. Got it.
I don't know. I feel like the momentum is shifted. That is Dave's second take in the last few, but we'll see. Two great players. It's been a great stream. We've had a lot of
1.2.
fun. A little bit of technical difficulties, but we enjoyed it. We're nearing the end, I think. It's 1.2 now. David has Jack 10. He's getting 3 to 1 on a call. There it is.
Absolutely coming in with Jack 10 heads up. 7-7-4. Austin just crushed that flop. Trying to let Dave catch up, or maybe take a stab at this, but he probably, yeah. This is where I leave you, is what Dave says.
That definitely torture. You gotta get hands
You do have to get hands.
or take a stand.
For so long, when I first started playing cards, I didn't know how to play heads up
Got
because
it.
we chopped so many
Let's
tournaments.
go.
That was a big thing. You get down to 3, 4 handed. It's like, all right, let's just chop and so sit and goes. Yeah, that was a big thing.
Or high hands to the floor to sit those into your favor. David plays all
Yeah,
the cash games.
David, yeah, no,
and plays
I'm-
a lot of daily tournaments.
Yeah, I am very aware who David is. I've got to deal to him for the last how many ever years I've been working here. How long? Well, almost 10 years. Next March will be 10 years we've been here. OC,
Anniversary.
10-year anniversary.
We had a lot of day oneers. It's great. Hopefully we'll
Yes.
celebrate it.
Yep, definitely.
1.5.
1.5.
I'm 6'4". Austin's gonna raise with 10-9.
And that's it.
I'd rather David raise there than just
Limp, right? Yes. I feel like if you're entering a pot right now, you do need to be raising.
Trying to trap him if you want him to
Right.
bet you.
Yeah.
I think limping there and then folding it is pretty tough.
Yeah.
You have position. At least if you want to call off and at least see a flop, you can. But I think raising the button there is way better than limp. These big blinds are catching up. David down to 7 million. It's 14 bigs. Austin has 9 deuce. Just limps here. David checks back king high.
Pressure on that.
Yeah. Austin has position with a 9 high. It does come king, jack, king.
Yeah.
David checks, trips. Gonna get Austin to induce, but Austin goes small there, about 500. Just a call here. Pot's 2.5 million. Third of David's stack. Turn comes a 5.
David gets a check mark for that.
David checks again. Is Austin? No, he's not going to empty the clip here. He's going to slow down. Let's see if David tries to go for value on the river. Obviously, nothing's going to beat him. He did say all in, and Austin can't call with 9 high.
Yeah, that's the time you're hoping that your opponent had the jack, but definitely did not. 9 high that time. So like a boss. Right, David just at 8 million, blinds at 5.5, so 16 bigs, but it's really not how many hands he's got left. Hello. David with king, queen of hearts. Austin with queen, 10 off. Oh, we got an all in, and there's. Does David make this call? He's been pretty tight with his hand, his range today, but king, queen suited, heads up. I mean, you're losing to any ace at this time, but he needs a double up. He's thinking about it.
Doesn't want to be up against ace king.
Right, no, or ace queen. He doesn't want to be dominated. Little did he know he had him dominated.
Smaller pair can take the flip, but he does not want to go against ace king.
Yeah.
That was the one, didn't mind it. It's probably a flip.
I think in his spot, it's a good laydown without knowing. Obviously, you have your opponent dominated, but very tough there without the ace in your hand. Eric says snap. Yeah. I mean, we're playing on the couch quarterback here. 10 tray for Austin. Let's see if he keeps up his aggression on his buttons here.
Nope.
You're a champion. Don't clap. He called a king jack.
What is that?
Tony G, you're a champion. Sorry, you have to use code RDP to understand. So David's button here, 16 bigs against 57 bigs. Blinds are huge.
Yeah, that's why I say you just had to put 1 million chips in the pot. I mean, premium hands are short to come by.
Chat woke up.
Stu the Donk, haven't seen that name yet.
V-Roy. Once again, chat, thankful that you all joined us as we're getting close to 4 hours, 3 hours and 40 minutes now. Or as I say, almost noodle time. I remember one time the stream lasted so long we were begging for pizza. I think it was Emilio and I. Trying to get some free pizza.
Some free pizza. Free pizza does taste the best. We're getting he's going to shove with a marginal hand, and the 8 tray is less than marginal. So let's see. I mean, yeah, that's why knowing how big the blinds are right now, that was a tough fold with the king, queen of hearts. But again, I mean, we can sit here and watch it and make that decision. We know what Austin had, but again, we've been playing 3 days now. 50,000 was a 25K, jump.
To answer your question, today was our first day testing out table mics for the players, and it affected the sound for the whole stream. Something we're definitely going to work on. We didn't want to cancel the stream, but we do want to correct it for next time, so that's why the sound is a little off. TJ and I are actually sharing a headset mic and passing it back and forth. So it's not ideal, but we wanted to keep it going for you all and also give these players both a chance to shine and earn this trophy with an audience. So we are making the best of it, but it is something that will be worked on. Always trying to do things to tweak and give the best experience, especially for the players in-house. We do care about the ones online, but the players in-house, more important right now as they play for $50,000. But oh, TJ does like meatballs. Paul's definitely here. I don't know how the Canes have anything to talk about lately, but
Don't get them started. Don't get them riled up. Let's see here. Wilson just limps. David 10-4. I mean, yeah, David. To see David's stack dwindle the way it has is just, it's a sad sight. Right, right. You have to play back, and it's easy for us to say that again. We're here, but
Austin should never take his foot off the gas right now. If you're in his position, you almost have to put pressure on every single hand until David plays back. That's just the way it goes.
yeah, absolutely. Austin's playing perfect right now.
David playing a lot of our cash games in a room. How often do you think he's getting heads-up play? You know what I mean? Heads-up play is something hard to come by, and you actually have to study heads-up, and you have to wake up some hands. Hello, Garrett. Nice to see you. I have a lot of hands.
You do. You're Ryan. Don't blame the dealer. They're trying their best. Oh, we got a little smirk from Faith there. She's been a little more
I'm sorry,
happy
what? Yeah.
this go around, this down for her.
I think she was hangry the down before.
Maybe, yeah, could be. I know myself. If I get hangry, watch out. Watch out. There isn't none of those. No.
This is our biggest lead of the day.
Yep. This is now we're 10 big blinds. Life support.
Gotta pick a hand soon.
Mm-hmm. Let's see what we got. Austin with King 2 of clubs.
All in.
You think? Maybe. Oh, he did. We say all in. And David folds 7 tray. Ay, ay, ay.
The truth is right now, and I'm not saying anything bad against David, it's just if you're Austin, you don't even have to look at your hands. You just need to raise every hand right now. Yeah. David's got to wake up with something to shove back to get back in this. Otherwise, Austin will keep chipping away. And as a chip bully in this, you have to. That is the proper way to play.
Yeah, I mean, that's just, you have to. You're the chip leader. This guy, he can't even get hurt. Does he shove now or next? I mean, he's chosen. He's got to put another $1 million in the pot.
And that's the unfortunate thing. I don't think David studied a lot of range charts there with, 7 bigs, whatever it is, the first face card you see. I mean, you don't want to be dominated, but there is some value to studying these positions. Not that I'll ever be in one.
Oh, you will. You will.
I'm sorry, yep.
You'll be ready, too, because we do all this stuff. So, you get to see it. No, we just finally turned the air on in here to cool your leg off over there so it's not getting burnt. Yeah. Yeah. All right. It's, I mean, what hand are we on? 134. Yeah, he's got all the chips right now. 2, 4, 6, 14 million just in white chips.
See, I don't even know why Austin looked.
Yeah, I wouldn't even look. Yeah. Yeah, he's just shipping on Queen 9. This is David has to put no. No. All right, Dave. Got to pick a hand, bud. Austin's good.
But he's locked up 25,000.
He has locked up 25K. Listen, that's a great feat. But
On a $250 buy-in.
yeah, and he's
100 buy-in.
He's only on 1 buy-in, right? David's on 1 or 2. I think he's on 2 buy-ins. Yeah, 2 bullets.
Winning 100 buy-ins.
Yeah.
All right, here's the shove. Let's go, David. Jack 8. Let's see David make a move here.
This is probably it. Yep, there he goes. He says it. And Well, he's got Austin dominated here with 8-9.
You got me
But
dominated.
no, of course not.
Good luck.
We got it. We got it.
David did get in ahead. Let's see what happens here. He's 70% to win this, and that's all you can do is make a move at your first opportunity.
Ace 7-9, 2 spades. I mean, yeah, gut shot straight draw. But Austin is in the lead right now with a pair of nines. That's no help to David. David needs a spade, a jack, or 10, yeah, or he's done. And it's
Thank you,
not.
man.
It is a brick. An 8-9, bests 9-8, or jack 8.
I think everything went Austin's way once they got heads up, so congratulations to him.
Thanks,
David,
man.
please don't
Thanks,
walk away
Dave.
sad. I think $25,000 is an amazing payout. Congratulations to both of these players. Your champion is Austin Bask, taking down the trophy, and his biggest cash to date, $50,000, previously coming off a third place finish for 20-something thousand. Congrats to him. A lot of players in chat saying it. I'll say it too. This was a great stream. We had 6 players make it through quite a large field. Huge prize pool on a $250 buy-in. But there's your champion, Austin Bask. David Pierce finished second for $25K. I'm going to let them get settled for their final picture and trophy, and I'm going to let TJ say the last few words. Please don't forget to join us July 4th weekend and check out the gaptpoker.com blog for all the information. Our marketing team keeps it up to date. My name is Ryan Unger. I appreciate you all tuning in. I'll give TJ the last word. Thanks again, everyone, for watching.
Again, thank you so much for joining us, everybody. Do remember we have that All In for America coming up July 3rd through July 6th. $250,000 we will be giving away in both Daytona Beach and Orange City. Either place you can play, whatever's closest, whatever place you feel luckiest at. Come find me at Orange City. Go see Ryan at Daytona Beach. Again, thank you so much for joining us on the stream. Thank you, chat, for interacting with us, sticking with us through this. It's only going to get better. We appreciate y'all. And remember, Orlando's closest table games and poker room.